as a night. Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Thought can I fuck on my energy? Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please. I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd without fear. Got the homie Robo of Left Face TV. We're the Nerds of Culture podcast. That's right.
Yes, we are.
The you know what? Because we don't want to give Shade Room that love no more. We're the we're like the woke Breakfast Club. We're at the woke Hot 97.
That's it.
Out here with a dash of sasso.
Dash of sasso. That's right. Man,
Look, I'm just saying. Look,
it's getting real. Matter of fact, we might not even need to add that. We probably shouldn't add that.
No, we don't even.
Just
have to
so you
add that
know,
shit no more.
we don't have to add it anymore because we keep advertising that there's a dash of sazon and we're gonna have ice on the fucking channel here soon, knocking on our doors. You know?
Right? That could be like,
what a dash. What?
Go get him.
What'd you say?
He said, wait. I don't know what it was, but it sounded like it's something that might go on like some Mexican food.
Yeah, I don't know. But door kicks down. Get on the floor.
Open
we laugh so we don't. Yeah, we laugh so we don't cry.
Right. No, 100%. Well, I mean, it's wild. It's wild to me right now. Like all the shit that like we are like y'all might not believe it, but we legit live in a fucking dystopia right now.
It's wild. It's wild. And I could only hope this is just like, and this is hope. This is pure hopium, like pure undistilled, or is it distilled? Whichever is the more pure one
all of it
is hopium. It's like maybe he just wants to like throw his dick on the table and be like, I'm here, I'm back, and then it's gonna kind of blow over and it's gonna stop soon, right? Someone tell me this is not gonna be like this for the next 4 fucking years.
Nope. Look,
fuck me.
Like, I wish I had that. I wish I had that. The little meme sound clip was always like, nope.
Nope. Nope. You got 4 years, homie.
Look. A long, strong 4 years of this bullshit is what we got coming. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. Look. There's a lot of hard shit coming our way. Hard shit. Like hard shit and hard ship coming our way. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I know it's gonna be annoying. I know it's gonna be tiresome. I know you're gonna want to quit. You're gonna want to quit. You're gonna want to quit the good fight. But I'm gonna tell you why you should stay in the fight. And the reason why is because of what happened over the week. For those who don't know, maybe not so much with some of the other important things, but like, they got fucking federal funding freeze that got rescinded. Right. It got rescinded. Right. But here's something I want y'all to think about. Think about why it got rescinded.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how unpopular it was. Like, there weren't just people on our side upset. There were people on the other side mad. Because it's real easy to point at the what we used to call back in the day the welfare queen, even though technically there was this prototypical idea of what the welfare queen was, and it was always
courtesy of Ronald Reagan,
and it was always depicted as a black woman, when in fact it was actually the actual prototypical welfare queen, where that actually like stemmed from, was actually a white woman. So the thing is, when you start going after motherfuckers' federal funding, you start going after like SNAP benefits and shit. Look, let me keep it a buck with y'all. There's more white people on government assistance than there are black people on government assistance, like by and large. And it's always, this isn't like new shit. It's always like, even back in the 80s when that shit was like popular to throw around as an insult to black people, it was actually even true back then. And DEI programs benefit more than just black people. I know the running gag. I know that, you know, and you know this, I know this. We joke about this because it's funny, because you have to laugh, otherwise you cry. We know what DEI means.
Too many niggas.
We know what it means. We know what it means. But here's the thing, though. When all those DEI programs are getting shut down, it's a lot of white folks losing their jobs too, because DEI,
that's right.
DEI
and women, white women. Stupid. Played yourself.
Look. Let me keep it 10 million with y'all. Let me keep it 10 million with y'all. Yeah, dude, there is no fucking way. There is no fucking way you can look at me and say that, you know, oh yeah, man, we you know, DEI, yeah, man, that's just black and brown folks, man. That ain't got shit to do with white. No, white folks too. And not just white folks, not just white women. It also benefits disabled people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It prevents ageism.
Mm-hmm. Screwface Capone. Wait till disabled vets find out how this affects them.
Bruh.
That's me, homie.
Yeah.
I'm 100% disabled. I got a little blue man in a handicap on my license plate. A little blue man on my license plate in a wheelchair. Drew Callahan. Hey, just so you know, you are the motherfucker we talk about every week. The dumb bitch who wants to come in our channel and talk about and show just how stupid they are. Because Democrats are capitalists, stupid. You think Democrats don't like capitalism?
They love capitalism.
And if you think that being against capitalism and using a term like fumble the bag is a contradiction, then you don't know what being anti-capitalist is. Also, socialism is when poor, you stupid fuck. And politics have always been in comic books, idiot.
Is this stupid? Wait, hold on.
You stupid.
I got here. First and foremost.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You fucking dumb idiot. Also, I have to say this because you know, otherwise, yeah, these types of things have to be said. But Drew, this is for you, and really nobody else but you.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Fuck on out of here. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me help you. Like, first off,
we're tolerant. We're tolerant of intolerance. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. There's no such. That tolerant left bullshit.
Get out of here.
That's shit that dumbass chuds say after they say some problematic. Man, I thought would have been tolerant left. Okay,
why don't you be nice to me? Be nice to me. What happened?
Look, we'll come in and say some wild ass dumbass shit and try to be insulting, but then like act all like is your little booty sore? Is your little booty sore? Do I need to come get you a juice box and some diaper rash cream for your little booty? Is your little tushy sore? It sounds like your tushy sore.
Don't make fun of my favorite actor who doesn't like woke shit.
Yeah, well, here, I'll do this for you. This got to be Hudson Thames burner account.
Not
it's
you though.
It's gotta
right.
It's got to be the burner account. This is you know what? This is the Hudson Thames burner account. Here, let me help. I tell you what. Since you're feeling some type of way, you are clearly feeling some type of way. You've come in here and you feel mad. I get it. It sucks to suck. I get it. It fucking sucks to suck. But you know what? I'm also going to say that, you know, in light of your problem, I am going to see you out. I'm going to see you out. So, so guess what? You came to the wrong channel, pimp. I don't know who you are. I don't think I've ever seen your name before, but you came to the wrong channel. Like, you came here thinking that this was the move, that this was the way.
And we usually are cool with people like that.
Yeah, usually
We usually are. I like educating people, but you're not gonna come in here and be disrespectful and try to fucking low key call us stupid when you're the fucking dumb fuck here.
No,
So,
yeah,
bye.
Yeah. He
Bye.
missed the previous. Yeah, I'm with Xylas, but he missed the previous 59 episodes.
Yeah, right.
He missed the previous 59 apparently. Look, Drew Callahan, grand opening, grand closing,
And closing. Tariq Walker, you would think the VAEO supersedes DEI. Hey, come watch me tomorrow night. Come watch me tomorrow night on Left Face. That way we don't go too off on a tangent here. But let's just say there ain't no more. There's no such thing. And there've already been and I have some stuff because I got people on the inside still. I still got people that are active duty, and I've been getting sent some stuff and nah.
Dang, bro.
Nah.
Wait, don't kick him out. Let's roast him in the comments. Yeah, y'all keep roasting. Because here's the thing. I'm not gonna
We can't kick him out. He's just permanently shut up. He's probably sitting right there just looking, and he can't say shit about it now.
Like every time he wants to try and say something, he's gonna see this.
Spider KKK man probably said that. Yeah, you're probably right.
He probably did. Right. He probably did. Look, exactly. This is a show where FAFO happens. Thank you. Thank you. This is you're look, hold on. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck here. When it comes to like all these little wild ass, little harebrained ass chud takes,
we do not care.
Look, you brought it to look. Take that shit back to Tyrone Magnus and Young Ripper, and like you thought you were Nerdrotics chat. That's what you thought. You thought you were nerd.
Yeah.
You thought you were. Look. Wait, and I just saw. So, Kojo, I'm gonna help you out. This is what FAFO means.
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
That's the FAFO. That's the FAFO right there. That is the FAFO right there. But no, we don't look, homie don't play that around here, okay? Homie don't play that around here. We don't play that. That's not what we do. That's not how we operate. It's not how we move. But you know, to get back though to brass tacks of the situation. Because I don't want anything to get lost. I don't want anything to get lost in the translation. We do actually have some stuff. We got some stuff, and maybe or some things to hit before we really get deep off into it. I don't want to because there's I want to have fun with this shit. I want to have fun with it. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be all like, ooh, no, he woe is me and this, that, and the other because the world fucking sucks and it's on fire. No, I want to have some fucking fun. So this is what we're gonna do right here. Boom, off top. We got him right here. Says we got Risen Victorious over on the Twitch side following.
Yeah,
we love to see it. We love to see that sort of stuff. We have also got Stomped In with the $4.99. Says, what up, Blerds? I feel that Hudson Thames was definitely a fan of Spider-Man Lotus. Man, look. For those that do, like, I feel like everybody
he thought that was the role.
Yeah,
like, oh sweet, I'm gonna play much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna be racist Spider-Man. Yeah, that's no. That's so good. I'm so glad that I held out for this role. No, for those that don't know, the Spider-Man Lotus was a little fan film that was like had a lot of Spider-Man fans like hype. Like I think that was like the most hype I'd ever seen around a fan film project. And it was like getting mainstream attention. And I think either shortly before it came out or right around the time that I think it finally got released, that was finished or whatever, the dude behind it got outed as a fucking racist. And like, I think a laundry list of other shit. I don't remember all the specifics. But
yeah, two dudes. Yeah.
Two races for the price of one, Lord.
Yeah. Not that I knew that. I just looked it up just now. I'll be that. What's the guy who looks up shit for for Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Oh, no, be like a fact checker.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like, Knopp and Wayne used discriminatory language in 2022 June. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I thought we weren't gonna fact check.
They could have been great. They could have been great. You know? It reminds me of that one dude on SNL who got picked up. He got picked up because like whenever they bring on new comedians to SNL, they'll let them on for like a summer or a year as like one of the side characters type deal. And if they do well, they move over to the main, right? He got picked up, right? That's like that's major leagues. That's you made it to the NBA, to the MLB. and this motherfucker, it got leaked that like 2 years, not even 2 years prior, he was on a podcast making fun of Asian people, doing an Asian voice. I'm like, SNL went.
Yeah. It's like, well,
you done.
It's like, well,
Joe Rogan has fact checkers, and the level of fact checking they do is about what you would expect. Punch in the question on Google, find the first thing that you wanted to say, and then read that thing out loud. Says it right there. I found it.
Oh my God. You know what?
No stride broken. No stride broken. I will say honestly, like some people I don't mind going in on, but 9 times out of 10, I won't do that. I will only do that. Like I'm a give the energy that I get type of dude. And if somebody was like, well, why was this such a bad thing for him to say? You know, can you guys help me? I don't understand what the big deal was. Why was it so bad that he didn't want the show to be woke? The way I would have reacted to a question like that, it would have been a 180. It would have been completely different.
100%,
like,
100%.
You know, you're asking that question. I'm going to assume this is your first time here. Here's what we're about here. And then we'll get into it. But instead, he wants to be like, Democrats want to hate capitalism, but then use terms like fumble the back. I'm like, who are you? Who the fuck are you talking to? You know, like, God, man, people get way too brave on Beyonce's internet.
Well, and it's wild to me because it really tells you a lot about a person. It tells you a lot about a person when the things that upset them and the things they say, like, because one of the things he said, keep politics out of comics. Here's the thing.
There we go. That's why I said we talk about dudes like that every week.
Oh yeah, it's like when you and it's funny because I'm gonna promise you he probably thought he derailed us, but he really didn't, because basically all he did was keep us on task. Because
100%.
Here's the thing. Everything about Spider-Man
Woke.
is woke.
Yeah. Herbert Scott, I'm telling you, I say stay woke all the time.
Oh yeah. Look,
Yep.
hey.
Matter of fact, y'all might want to go check out the Blerd Without Fear store. You might want to get a shirt. It says stay woke.
Matt, look,
You know?
I'm gonna help y'all
you
out.
might be next.
Look, I'm just gonna put that in there. I mean, y'all can do with this information what you will, and over on the Twitch side, I mean, it's in the title, but here, just you hit that little thing right there, a little exclamation mark, merch, bam, there you go. Look, right there for you. You just go click on that bad boy.
Yeah, take that shit back. Take it back. It's not a bad word.
Nope.
It's not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck what people want to talk. I'm a social justice. So imagine making fun of social justice warrior. What does that mean? Oh, that means I like to fight for against injustice and against racism, things like that. You nerd. You don't like when people are discriminated against? You're like, what?
It's like, no. Well, yeah. I also like to point out, and this is just something I think is funny, because the same people who will sit up here and complain about, oh, y'all made it political, oh, you made it woke, oh, woe is me. Look, let me first off, I say this to you. I stay woke all the time, 24/7, 365. Matter of fact, I'm so woke, it's almost as if I'm taking no dose. Like, I'm just taking no dose. But I just like to point this out.
Whoa. What are you doing, dude?
Wait a minute. Wait,
You're
did I
making
just
this
make it
show political now? Do you just make this show political? Come
think I
on,
just-
Blerd. Be ready. People don't like to see politics in their comics. What are you doing?
You know what? You know what I think? I think there's a perfect thing for this.
A little political, in my opinion.
I mean, I feel like it is. I actually do
it's
feel
woke.
like it is. Yeah, right. It's look.
It's woke.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a
70s, a little 60s. It's a little black power, a little political, in my opinion.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is. But you know what? It is no less important. It is no less important. Because I look at it like this. You look at a character like Spider-Man. A guy who, if you look at the way Spider-Man is depicted, yes, Spider-Man's a little, shrimpy white kid, hanging out in New York. But at the same time, what a lot of people miss about Spider-Man is why he has a full body suit. It's so that anyone can see themselves as Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's a thing I call what's it called? It's a literary device where it's a blank character and the way they act. By the way, there's not sorry to interrupt, but you know how everybody talks shit about old girl on Twilight? About how she's so bland? I saw an interview and I was like, oh wow. They told her to act like that.
Yes.
And it was so that other women watching it can put themselves on her. She didn't have anybody get to just put themselves, project themselves. That's what.
Right. It's
blank
kinda
slate.
like,
Yep.
Yeah. It's like with comedy. There's a reason why you have to have the funny guy and the straight man. Because you got to have somebody to play those jokes off of, and why the straight man is usually never as interesting or entertaining. Like you got to dry that person down so they don't eat up the oxygen for the funny guy, but also so you can put yourself in that position of that character and kind of be like, oh man, you got me again.
Yeah.
But no, that's like, and the thing is, I think the problem is that for Kirsten Stewart. Sorry, y'all, I'm gonna mute my phone because it's gonna go off for a while. But no, the whole reasoning, why I think Kirsten Stewart had to fight to get out of that bubble. It was because of how she was directed to act,
right?
And I also want to put this out here too before I even say this next part. 99.99999% of the time, when you see an actor acting a certain way in a movie, even if it doesn't make sense for them to do so, 99.9999999% of the time is not because they wanted to do it, it's because they were told to do it. Right. It's the same reason why no matter what movie Samuel L. Jackson is in, he has to say motherfucker. He has to, even if he don't want to, he's going to say it. They're going to be
That's right.
It's like that shit from Simpsons. Say the line, Bart.
Yeah.
Same thing for Keanu Reeves. Hey, can you just look like you're confused and don't really understand what anyone just said to you? That's not Keanu Reeves acting. That's him being told to do the thing. It's the same thing with Denzel Washington when he looks around. He does the whole oh no! Look, I'm putting cases on all y'all. That whole train. That's not Denzel acting. Someone said, "Hey, Denzel, can you do the thing? Can you do the the training day thing? Can you do that? Yeah, just
that's
like
how
that.
I figure. That's how I kind of yes, type. That's it.
Yeah.
I also think that's how they. Sometimes when I look at when they were interviewing the Madam Web girls, those ladies, and how they were I liked it, I had fun, and they seemed to not care. And I was like, is that cope? I wonder. And then one day it kind of hit me. I'm like, why would they get mad? It's not their movie. They didn't write it. They didn't direct it. You know what I mean? And so to them, it's like, I acted the way you wanted me to act. If people didn't like it, then that's not on me. That's on you guys for, you know what I mean? So I was okay.
It's also something you got to think about too. And I think we need to actually pay more attention to this and need to accept it more, is that a lot of the times we see people say, like what you just said, they say, oh no, I had a great time making this movie. It was fun. Da 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 da. Granted, I know Dakota Johnson's, she was very vocal about the fact she didn't have a good time on the movie, but but the rest of them, they had fun. But the thing is, it's all about what you make of the situation, because at the end of the day, you're playing make-believe. You're getting to play make-believe, and probably the process of making the film was legitimately fun. So therefore, you, like, the actor is always going to have a very different representation of what the movie was. Because I think that's another thing we need to remember, too. A lot of the times, actors don't watch themselves in their own movies. Like, they remember, like, for them, they're like, no, I was on the set, I did the thing, da-da-da-da-da, yeah, and this is how it went. They might not go back and, like, because I think Kevin Bacon, I think I was watching a thing the other day, Kevin Bacon said himself that it was a long time before he ever actually sat down and watched Tremors.
Oh, wow.
Because he thought
I probably wouldn't want to either.
Well, I mean, at the time, he said he thought it killed his career.
Oh, wow.
I actually remember he did an interview. He said, yeah, he thought that it was actually going to tank his career. Like, but the thing is, he will also tell you in the same breath, he had fun making the movie. He said he loved making movies. He said he loved being on the set. He loved every aspect of, like, all the people he got to work with. He said it was so much fun. But he said behind closed doors, he was under the impression this movie is going to bomb my fucking career.
Wow.
And he's only just now started to really, like, in the last few years, start to reassociate himself with the Tremors franchise. Yeah, because he later on in life realized, oh, people actually, like, really love this movie. And, like, it has, like, a rabid, fan base who keep wanting to see more. No matter how dumb those movies get as they keep going, people want to see more of it. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. But no, to get us back,
Denzel Washington became a pastor.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yes, he did. Because I saw him get baptized the other day. Which, honestly, man, it says a lot about where the things Denzel Washington has seen and done in his life. That, like, the moment you're like, all right, I'm about done with Hollywood. Okay, yeah, I got to get blessed. I got to get cleansed. 'Cause this is some
coming out of
bullshit.
Hollywood,
man. But to get us back into the reason why we're talking about, and I'm gonna go ahead and I don't like being dismissive, but I'm going to be dismissive just because it's the only way I know how to be with dumb shit like this. But we're gonna have to cook. We're gonna have to cook Mr. We're gonna have to cook Mr. Hudson Thames just a little bit, just a teensy weensy bit, and I say that because I took a look at this guy. Man, I'm be honest with you, I don't know what's up with this kid. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know, like, if he's like, I don't, like, at first I thought it was a troll. I thought he was trolling at first. That was my first inclination, was like, this is a troll. For those who know what we're talking about, this is the guy in question right here, Hudson Thames. Actor, voice actor. I honestly,
why does he low key look like Peter Parker, like another like a Peter Parker variant?
Right. I'm Peter Parker from I'm a variant of Peter Parker from the douchebag universe. Right.
I don't clap, I snap.
Right. Like he looks like he looks like he looks like. He looks like the main evil X from Scott Pilgrim. That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
But no, like, this guy came out of the woodwork on an interview with Collider. And let's see, do I have it right here? Yeah, here we go. This guy basically,
Primo del Mundo, he looks like he takes a bath at least once a week. He's one of those people like, did you know that taking a bath every day is bad for you?
Hey, and you know what? I don't even, and I don't use a washcloth either. I just take the bar of soap and rub it all over my body because it's better for your skin cells. Fuck out of here, dude. Fuck out of here. You ain't shit. But no, this guy, he came out during an interview when talking about the TV show, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, a show that, I think a lot of people were really excited for. A lot of people were hyped for it. I know, a matter of fact, I remember specifically so many people who were, kind of feeling a little tight. There was a lot of people feel a little tight when they realize, oh shit, am I gonna have to like cancel this shit because this guy's in it? There are a lot of people that feel a little tight about it. But here's the deal. So the interview, he comes out and says, I thought it was awesome. I mean, my biggest fear was that it was gonna be annoying and woke. And it wasn't. And I was like, yes, this is great. It's so well written. You know, like, it feels real. I'm the oldest of 5 boys, so I feel like I kind of know what's happening in their lives and in high school, and it felt like it was doing justice. It was doing that justice. So I just want to, I'm gonna just here. Let's take this. We're gonna shrink this down. I want to shrink this down. And here we're gonna bring up our boy here, and I'm gonna bring it back. I just want to here. I want to leave this here just for a moment, just for a moment here.
If he had not said 2 words, that's all you had to do. I'm telling you, these people, listen, I am not promoting and I'm not encouraging anybody to like be like wolves with sheep clothing and any of that shit, right?
Nah.
I'm okay. But some of these people need to go to the Chris Pratt school of shutting the fuck up.
Yes.
And they just can't. They just can't. Because he could have said, I was afraid. My biggest fear was that it was going to be bad. And it wasn't. And I was like, yes, this is great. Okay, that's all you have to say. And he knows what he means by bad. And maybe the people who know him knows what he means. But nobody would say, we wouldn't even be having this episode right now.
Nope.
We would have been like, what are we talking about this week? I don't fucking know. Nothing happened. But instead, here's content.
Well, I mean, here's the, I want to point that too, because I actually think this is very appropriate. It says, in 5 years, check his hard drive. But, okay, so, and I want to point something out here. What you just said, you said 2 words. There's 2 words he could have left out. And here's the thing, and this is what I kept telling people. This is why I'm not willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though I know that the showrunner, a black man, mind you, was like, oh, I think he misspoke. Nah, fuck out of here with that pimp. Don't provide cover for this little white boy. No, don't provide cover for him. Let him walk across them hot coals
That's
himself. Right. Like,
yep.
Here's
he
the thing.
tied that noose himself. Why cut it down?
Yeah.
He did it himself.
Look. Like the second when he started saying, yeah, I thought it was awesome, man. And I mean, my biggest fear, hold on me.
Yeah. Let me throw this shit over a branch. Okay, got it.
Oh, okay. Hey, can you tie? Can you pass me a rock so I can tie around it just so I make sure I got? I don't want to counterweight this. But yeah, he's like, okay, is it good? Let's see.
He's like,
okay, it's good.
Tight. Annoying and woke.
Slap. Let's go.
The horse goes. Are you gonna cut him down? Like he saw what? He put himself out there. You saw him. You saw him do the whole thing, right? You just saw him.
That was him. Look, like I'm not even gonna hold you. If someone would have looked me in the eye and was like, "Hey, man, you're not gonna say it," I'd be like, nah, that's him. That was him. That was him. I ain't got to look. I ain't got to do nothing.
This is the kind of dude that finds out what kind of friend he has if I'm around.
Oh,
when you're out there, you're like, I got my boys have my back. Well, yeah. But if you come out there and say some dumb shit, I mean, like, if I walk in and my boy's about to, like, what happened? Like, oh, he said the N-word. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's it.
Sorry for you, you know.
Hey, look, and he only has
you want
himself
to
to blame.
get 2 drinks?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, I even told people, I said, I guarantee you, I know exactly what it is he's saying to himself. All these past, like, was it 48 hours, 72 hours?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Like they have been like the internet has been lighting his ass up. Look, it's and I just like I want to leave this here because here's the thing. This is where if there's anyone in this chat who just doesn't understand where he fucked up, this is where he fucked up. Saying woke. First off, he should have left that out of his vocabulary because first off, I don't even think he's using it correctly. And I'm going to tell you why here in just a minute, but it's the fact that not only did he say woke, he put annoying
Right.
in front of it to qualify. Like, he qualified it. So basically, he thinks of wokeness as
annoying.
being in the same breath as annoying.
Right.
If he just
It's definitely an I'm telling on myself situation. 100%.
Yeah, like if he would have said, "Hey, my fear was that it was going to be annoying and heavy-handed," I would have probably had a different. Like, honestly, my opinion towards what he said, I still would have gave him a little side eye, but not for the same reasons. I'd have been like, because then my question would have been, well, what do you think is heavy-handed? Like what is heavy-handed to you? Are you talking about heavy-handed in terms of social commentary, political commentary? Are you saying that this is like annoying and heavy-handed because like it's spoon-feeding the message to the audience? Yeah, like what are we talking
being
about?
on the nose, being trite. Yeah. It's like and I think those are valid, right? By the way, like as far as
very valid.
Like okay, so is it good? I want a cool show, and well, actually, to better what I was about to say kind of leads us into the next part about why this was so baffling, this statement.
Oh, yeah.
You say it after you've made the show.
Right.
And like Chad has already been talking about, it was woke.
By his, like, and once again, I don't like to assume a lot of things, but if his definition of woke is what I think it is, which is, by the way, the wrong definition.
Of course, yeah.
It's the MAGA chud definition. This is why,
That's
like,
right.
and I know some people are like, "Oh man, he's not MAGA. He's not MAGA." We don't know that. Here's the thing: he used a red pill term that is largely, what people on the right, and more specifically, what MAGA people tend to say. So I'm gonna look. I grew up in a household where we had a little saying called "you call a spade a spade." I see a spade, I'm calling a spade. So the way I look at that is, and I even said this on Threads. I said either he's stupid or he just doesn't know what woke, like he doesn't know what woke means. Which, I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of people actually don't know what. Like, and I say a lot of people, I'm talking about the people who misuse it. I think it's safe to say 100% of them don't actually know, either A, don't know what woke means, or B, they intentionally misuse it because it's a dog whistle they can use to gin up, you always hear this terminology, red meat for the base. That's what woke is. Woke, like if you say, if you throw that word right, it's red meat for the base. And I even saw some people say that, maybe he used it thinking that it would get those chuds to come running and watch it. Here's the thing. They weren't going to watch it anyway.
No.
They weren't going to watch it
anyway. I wouldn't respect that more? Like, why would you want to sell out like that just to try to get more views on that? I wouldn't want that.
No.
Big Gabe 749 over on the Twitch side says, I wish somebody would have followed up by asking, define annoying and woke in your opinion. And
yeah,
I think that's a good point, but that goes to how like weak and ineffectual like modern day journalism is. Yes. When you don't want to challenge anything, you don't want to be, they caught it, right? He said it. Why didn't you follow up with that? Like, no, too hot, too spicy. Keep moving. Gotta keep going. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you're right. That should have been a question, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
I'm gonna say something, and I'm trying to like form it in my head. It's gonna be a not what I believe. We'll call it a devil's advocate, and a devil's advocate with a little bit of benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
He is the actor. He is the voice actor in a show that has completed its first season. Right. So it's not like anything new that is going to come out that he doesn't know about. Mm-hmm. And so far, I'll be honest, I've only seen episode 1. And I don't care about spoilers for episode 2 if you're going to talk about it. But we have a best friend that's a woman and a person of color. And I think there was something about being gay, right?
No, she.
yeah.
So this is Nico. This is Nico Minoru. Some might know her as Sister Grimm. She was on the Runaways. She is gay as fuck.
Okay,
in
so
the
he got a
comics.
gay friend who's Asian.
Yeah.
He has a love interest who's black.
I think
or something.
She's Filipino. She's
okay,
Filipino.
well, she's dark, but she's dark. She's brown as fuck.
She brown as fuck. She brown as fuck. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, and so the benefit of the doubt part, the part where I'm like still a little bit confused is by any measure that we would call something woke, you know, as far as being diverse and queer accepting and et cetera, he saw those things and said it wasn't woke. So while that betrays the fact that he's using the wrong definition of woke, A, I'm confused what he considers woke, but also B, is there any silver lining in the fact that we saw what we saw and he didn't have a problem with it?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I wonder, here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Episode 2, was anybody trans?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so it definitely wasn't like an obvious thing anyway.
Right. If there is a trans character, no one has caught it yet.
I bet you. Here's what I'm gonna call right now. Here's what I'm gonna call right now. Because he said it's not woke and annoying. I bet you we won't see a single trans person in the whole season.
Probably not. You're probably right on that. Like, well,
I bet you we don't see a single trans person. And if they are trans, we're not going to talk about it even a little bit. They're going to have no problems. They're going to have nothing. It won't be a topic of the episode at all.
No. They'll exist. They'll simply exist, but they won't have any like major.
It's going to be Harry.
Well, so the funny thing to me was the fact that like, and I actually went back and rewatched it to make sure I didn't mishear anything. There's at least 2 or 3 times that Nico makes very clear language that she's gay. Like, she doesn't say...
Right, that's why I was saying, like, she goes, I was hoping for one of us, right? With the crush? I caught that.
And even, like, to the point where she's like, well, yeah, hey, you better hurry up and make your move, you know, at least for one of us.
I will. Yeah.
Like, she's like, hey, I mean, she's like, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. First off, you know, as far as I'm concerned, she may as well be a... She may as well be a muscle mommy compared to in comparison to Peter. So
yeah, so we got body positivity too, right? You know, yeah.
I'm just saying, dude. Look, and I also want to point this out too. Even like, these guys aren't important, but look at these characters. I mean, yeah, there's the one white dude in the middle, but you look at the 2 people who are right next to him. Ain't none of these motherfuckers white. This dude right here is probably either Asian or Latino or something. This cat right here looks like he might be like, he looks black, possibly biracial. And then also here, I this might be like here. Let's pull this image up. Like right here, look at this. Muslim character, black character, possibly Latin, Asian, black.
This must be a really gentrified area, a part of Queens, by the way. Yeah.
Well, shit, Queens. Well, I know Brooklyn for a fact has been like 110% fucking gentrified as a motherfucker. Yeah. But no, I heard. You look at this shit though, but you do see like this ain't like fucking Friends where it's like no black people around.
You're right.
Whatsoever.
You're right.
Like there's at least like as you go through, like even if you look like, okay, here I'm gonna take like another random shot right here, and this actually kind of gets me to my other point. Right here, Lonnie, who in the shot right here, but you see Nico back there in the background. There's a woman who's, I think, not exactly white, but like maybe somewhere relatively in close to it. But there's like 2 people of color right here back behind Peter. Like Peter isn't like in old Spider-Man cartoons. Everybody was fucking white. Everybody was white. Everybody was white in the background. So yeah, like, and not only that, I just also want to point out. Lonnie's story in just the first episode, like we don't get the full circle of it, but like in his story, we get to see that he is basically he's basically got the I'm trying to get out the ghetto. I'm trying to get me and my family out the ghetto storyline. And showing,
does he have a dad?
Yeah, his dad was there.
Okay, good.
He's like you saw his moms, his dad, you saw his siblings. And it wasn't like a broken family, but like at the same time when they show him like after he's hanging out with Peter, and then all of a sudden you kind of see like the frown on his face, not because of anything that happened with Peter, but because he knows, he's like, well, I gotta go back. He's like, well, it was fun being out here while it lasted. Now I gotta go back home. And you see him like, there's a part where one of the
subway
women in the subway, yeah, one of the women on the train, like she like does the instead of clutching the
kid?
purse, but she clutches the kid, and then like the police are
Let's go.
profiling him.
Yes.
I was like, bruh. I was like, God. Look, and then that's before we even get to this shit right here, where Spidey catches the woman that stole the money from the pizza man, and then he's like, hey, look. He's like, man, maybe we shouldn't call the police on her because, like,
maybe not every thief is somebody who deserves jail and prison.
Right.
Maybe there's more things to consider. Yeah.
and then it's even crazier to me that she, like, the dialogue that she's like, hey, I don't know what came over me. I just lost my job. I have no money. I'm hungry. I'm starving. And I like, please take mercy. And like, it was like, I was like, bro, we like, okay, so just in this one episode alone, we have tackled diversity and inclusion, and we have tackled income inequality and all all kinds of shit. Not to mention, we actually have multicolored representation for various people of color. We're like, not all people of color are the same color.
The same
or
brown,
right,
right.
two shades from white. Dude,
Right.
Look, I'm sorry, by every metric, this show,
It's woke.
it's woke in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, not even like you can't even say it's a little political. Like, no.
Like they go into socioeconomic things. It's not just about showing diversity or like, here's my diverse group of friends, and we're gonna have all races. Like that stupid, like, no, they, like you said in this picture that's up on the screen right now, is like we're tackling like deeper stuff than that. So and that leads me back to the thing is then he liked this. So I feel like that's a plus.
Right.
We're seeing he just finished. He sees all the woke stuff and he goes, phew, this was actually pretty awesome. Which leaves me confused now. It's like he's using language like a chud and didn't have any problem with the show. I'm like, what do you think? What do you think woke is?
like I have to ask, like, I genuinely want to know what he actually thinks woke is. Because I was like, this wasn't news. The fact that there's a black Norman Osborn played by Coleman Domingo. And not only that, it was public knowledge that his son Harry, also black.
Yeah. Oh, maybe y'all weren't kidding. They made a joke saying that he was going to be trans, but I'm like, I don't know. He definitely looks feminine there.
I mean, maybe. I mean, who knows? I have no idea.
But I'm old though. Like the way people are doing their eyebrows and shit. Like maybe not. Maybe.
I mean, I think maybe he you know what they used to remember. I don't know if this is okay to say
Metro
anymore now. Yeah, like is he metro? Is he metrosexual? I mean,
maybe.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Is that because
I don't think it's a thing anymore. I think they call it like pretty boy or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do remember metrosexual. I remember that.
I just call him
sexy face.
Yeah, little sexy flexy ass over here. Man.
I call it. Shut the fuck up! I used to look like that.
Right?
Wait 20 years. I mean, they come at me.
Right? Well, no, and the thing is, like, just to get back to it, though, like, you look at this shit right here, where it's like, man, look at all this representation just in the background. Like I said, multi-shades of color. Like I said, you've got Wave just sitting here chilling, brown and a motherfucker. Which, to be fair, I actually appreciated this large because for those, some I don't know who all knows this and what they don't know, but Wave in the comics is typically relatively darker skinned. Not by a whole lot. She's not like a whole, like, she ain't like dark, but I mean she's like a little light brown. She got a little light brown on her. But same character. This is the same fucking character. Same fucking character right here. So she makes all your cards turn the same power. Cost,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't played that game in a minute. I actually forgot.
Right? But no, but I also just want to point out too, the whole thing with with the diversity and everything. Look at the characters who Peter is at Oscorp with. Asha. A lot of people don't even know who the fuck Asha is. Like, there were a lot of people I saw thinking, oh, is that Shuri? That's Shuri, ain't it? She said she was from Wakanda. There's only like 2 Wakandans. But no, actually, this is Asha in the comics. She is a light bender. She controls light in the comic. She is like a lot of the characters that were in that that were in that last episode. They were all characters from with the exception of one, with the exception of like Amadeus Cho, they were all characters from like Avengers Academy. Speaking of like Amadeus Cho, boom, right there. You got Korean representation right here. Look at that. Fuck out of here, man. Dude, this
Nico's Asian, right?
Yeah, she's Asian.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I saw a lead say something about them being all the same race. I'm like, am I tripping? But
Which
all right,
one?
no, I feel you. No, it was up ahead.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you said something else.
Yeah.
I mean, this show is dope. This show is dope.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And I think someone needs to ask him. Fuck, I'm gonna call him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, I got him on speed dial
like,
right
bro,
now. Here, hold
like, what did you mean then?
Yeah,
what did you mean?
What was that all about, man? You want to tell the people? Tell the people. Oh, he hung up. Sorry.
Oh, not race swapped. Gotcha. That makes sense. Makes sense.
Speaking of race swap and gender swapped.
Who's this?
That's Dr. fucking Kirk Connors.
Oh shit!
Yeah, look.
They made her look like a little lizard too.
Right?
Yeah, she got that like a little tiny lizard face.
You're right. She had a little kind of angular
Yeah.
but no. But yeah, they made her they made her a whole brown woman. Hell, black woman. Shit, fuck it. Let's call it spade.
Remember what I said? I said, fuck it, make everybody. I want everybody black and brown. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck it.
And then they're doing it. They heard. I put it in the universe. I manifested it.
and and like I said, like say what you will about some of these. I know a lot of people don't like Amadeus Cho, but I was happy to see him. I mean, he might be the least popular Hulk, but I mean, here I fuck with him.
Why? Because he doesn't like rage out. Because he's not unhealthy,
right? Well, dude, let me keep it a buck with you. Let me keep it a buck with you. There are so many people who I remember when the whole like Amadeus Cho thing kind of was first making waves. There were so many people who told of themselves that because the main argument was, oh man, he didn't earn it. That motherfucker has been a comic book character since 2005. Y'all just found out about him like the year he got a comic. Talking about talking about Amadeus Cho.
Yeah.
But like his whole thing was that like he wasn't a Hulk that had like the same types of like mental health issues as is like a Bruce. Like honestly, he was probably closer to being more like She-Hulk than he was being like Bruce Banner Hulk.
You know what that means? I just wanted to let you know, people.
Mm-hmm.
Just all you got to do is do a little self-reflection. Right? I'm not attacking anybody. This is me too. Notice how unless it's an unhealthy hypermasculinity, right?
Right.
That healthy masculinity, right? Where you're cool and you got an even temper and you're polite, right? That's not cool enough for you, And we just got to come to terms with these sometimes. And I'm talking about myself too. Do I think that this Hulk is as cool as Worldbreaker Hulk? No, I don't. But I also got to go, why not?
Yeah,
interesting.
Like remember, like everybody, because dude, I want to point out something because you just saying that just made really pop back into my head. I remember when the main criticism about those first couple of episodes of She-Hulk when that came out, there were so many people who were butthurt about the fact that she was so good. Like at becoming She-Hulk at will, like when like Bruce was trying to like teach her, you got to be careful doing this. You got to be careful. Ooh, you can't do that. Ooh, no, be careful. You might freak out. And she was like, She was like everything you're talking about, like worrying about controlling my emotions. She's like, this is shit I got to deal with like every fucking day.
Every day. Yeah,
Every
yeah,
day.
yeah.
She was like, this is light work, baby. This is light work.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
it's because he has daddy issues. He has mommy issues. He had a fucked up childhood. He used to get fucking abused by his fucking father. So yes, he has mental issues, but the thing is,
but that's so cool.
yeah, no, exactly. And the thing is, here, and I want to make sure I'm clear and say this. Yes, I agree. I definitely 10,000,000% agree. World Breaker Hulk is so much cooler than Amadeus Cho Hulk. But here's the problem. And by the way, he's not even, I know some people hear me call him Hulk. He's not even called Hulk anymore. His name is Braun now, but he is technically still a Hulk. But he's
a gamma, whatever the fuck.
He's a gamma mutate. So the fact remains, at the end of the day, the things that make Hulk proper, Bruce Banner Hulk, cool to people, while they won't admit it out loud, it is the toxic elements. It's the broken childhood. It's the fact that they're mentally unstable, that they have a lot of rage, and they see themselves in that character, but they see themselves in that character for the wrong reasons. They don't see themselves in that character because, oh man, I need to get my shit together. They say, oh, no, see, it's okay for me to be fucked up. Yeah, it's okay for me to always be angry. They don't want to get themselves help.
If I could hurt everybody, I would.
Yeah.
I'd break everything. Isn't that, I'm so badass. And then he drinks another Monster and, or Mountain Dew and punches a hole. Like, calm down, Kyle. Calm down, Kyle. Speaking of Hulk talk, smash that like button.
Please.
Yes,
Please and thank you.
Please do. Please do.
Please.
Little known fact, and I don't know if a lot of people know this. But it's actually free. You click it, it won't do nothing to your bank account. It won't do it. I promise. I promise.
I actually, you know what? Matter of fact, I talked to the people at Google. They say, "Yeah, dude, we're not charging for this. We're not going to charge."
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Now, what they do charge for is the Blerd Club, like old Bone Factory coming in at the Blerd Club Gold. That is a way.
Yeah,
that is a way to support, right? That's a way to support.
Yes, it is.
Check out the pinned comment. The pinned comment over on the YouTube side and in the description on the Twitch side. We got links out there to Streamlabs and all that stuff. So if you want to support, but not everybody's in a different place. If you don't want to support, that's dope. Or if you can't, that's dope too. Like and share.
Yes,
it's free.
Please,
it's free. And actually, it really helps.
Like, I say it a lot. I try to make a habit of saying this a lot. I know a lot of people think that I expect them to, like, monetarily compensate us for this entertainment that we're giving you. But here's the thing. If you can't, a like is worth a lot. And that low-key is monetary, because the more people it goes to, the more ad revenue you get. Right. And here's the thing. Like I said, you might look at it and be like, well, it's probably not that important. I mean, if it's free, then it can't be that valuable. Let me tell
gold.
You,
it's blood.
Look, I'll be honest with you. Hitting that like button is like it is the equivalent of giving me your firstborn without you even having to give up a firstborn.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
I mean, go ahead and do it, because this one's free.
It's the lifeblood of the channel.
It is. It really is. It really is. I also want to say, too, to get us back to it, because I kind of deviated earlier, but I do want to get back to this, because speaking of Bone Factory, we also do have some more support on this channel, specifically Red Guy 96 following us over on the Twitch side. Man, we also got $20. Speaking of the Streamlabs side,
Streamlabs, that's what's up.
From the homie WEM the Third out here. We've also got Gokhan Shuri's baby's father out here with the $5. Says MAGA Peter, Harry, Miles, you guys got to chill out. It's just a word, you people say it all the time. I've been to Wakanda, I've been cultured, so it's cool.
So they can say it in rap songs and I can't.
Dude, it's actually kind of slick wild when you say it like that, because I think I distinctly remember there was an issue. I can't remember if it was Black Panther. I think it was maybe a Spider-Man issue where Peter had the cornrows. Like he was in Wakanda, and the women, I guess it was like some like Dora Milaje or some servants or whatever of T'Challa like started braiding the motherfucker's hair, I was like, bruh.
Friendly
stop.
Neighborhood Spider-Man #2. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #2. Here, I'm gonna send it to you in the in the Discord.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. It took me a minute. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I was like, okay, it's the comic in question.
Yeah. There you go. It's in your Discord.
Here I got it. I'm gonna pull this right now. Here, let's get this. But no, like I think it's actually quite hilarious, personally. Just the way all of this is being handled and mishandled, mind you. Like, dude, look at this guy. Look at
He
Peter.
seems concerned. He's like,
he's like,
no one's gonna get offended by me wearing this. Like, I just don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable wearing
right?
this.
He's like, wait a minute. He's like, do I have to tuck this down into the? Do I have to tuck this down into the costume? Or can I get the mask?
Miles's face with Peter's face.
Man,
they made you do that.
It's like, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, who did that? That's dude. It really is. Like, it's like, look, it's the this is the barge. That's a DeBarge. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Look at that. That's what Peter does look like that shit right now. Not gonna hold you.
Don't finish the verse.
Oh, no. Dude, not the Brian Hitch edges. Lord, man, that actually is. Ooh, they did fuck his line up. They did actually fuck his geometry up. His geometry is way off. I don't look. If you hand that kind of geometry into your math teacher, fail.
I mean, they kind of messed up Miles too. Who's the artist here?
No,
they give that dude like a receding hairline.
No, that's Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, well, then he's older. Yeah.
It's a like, but
somebody earlier said Miles, and I'm like, okay, it's Miles. Then but he looks older. That hairline's not good enough.
It's a safe assumption, but nah, that's this whole scene takes place in Wakanda, to my understanding.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, it was one I just couldn't remember what comic it was from. But no, to get us to get us away from the chicanery of a culture vulture Spider-Man, we do also still have one more here from Jay Keno.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
We got another one here from Jay Keno. Right here says, "We back, babe." And he not my Spider-Man. Boy was wildin'. Nah, you ain't lied.
No.
You ain't lied. He was out of pocket.
However much I like this show, it's not going to be because of him.
No. Honestly, I actually think he's not even the most interesting part. I mean, obviously not. He's not the most interesting part of his own show. But like, right. I legit believe that like, okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I thought this shit right here was more interesting than Peter Parker himself. I thought this shit right here, for those that don't know what this is probably one of the most deep cut superheroes out there in the world. Do you remember Super Pro?
Nope.
It was an
wow.
Yeah, it was an NFL. It was an NFL themed superhero. It was actually done in conjunction with the NFL. But that's Super Pro. Yeah. That is actually Super Pro. That you see like here. I'm gonna just kind of take this. Let's shrink that down. But yeah, this motherfucker right here with the clipboard, that's him. That's the same character, Super Pro. But I thought that was wild. I was like, dude, give this guy a show. Let him have this. This
based
is his
off
show
of
now.
His name. So was it?
It's his name.
You knew that because of the name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's he has the same name as it's the same name as the coach. Gotcha. Also, yeah, someone did point out that same pose too.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Yeah, they just couldn't do it exactly right because the anatomy has to be correct on actual animation.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, they yeah. He's like, I forgot. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I slick forgot about that. He said they finally listened to me. Oh my god. But yeah, no, Super Pro was a thing. Super Pro was 100% a thing and a toy. I remember this shit.
Of course, it was a toy.
Oh, it had to be. Like okay,
Yeah.
so now that we've manifested this into the universe, I now want to manifest something else. I want to manifest something else. I don't. Some of y'all might not be able to go there with me. Y'all might not be able to go there with me, but I hope and pray that you can. So now that we got Super Pro on the show, can we get Combo Man? Can we get Combo Man on the show? I want this.
Isn't that a super scroll? Isn't all that? It's just put for every superhero.
No. This is like, look here. I'm gonna zoom this in. Look, so you got
Iron Man.
You got
Spider-Man.
Iron Man. You got the forehead of Hulk. He's got the eyes of Cyclops. Of Cyclops. He's got the hands of Spider-Man. This is
buys.
Huh?
The buys. I want to like that yellow.
That's
Wolverine.
Well, no. Yeah.
No.
Well,
yeah.
This is right here. Well, this because Wolverine, he didn't have the arms. He didn't have the arms like that. So
Got it.
But this here is Wolverine. This part mostly.
With his brown abs? What do you mean?
Yeah, at least that's my guess. But like,
with the yellow on the side?
Yeah, with the yellow on the sides.
Gotcha.
And then you got Daredevil, because at the time Daredevil, or no, not Daredevil. I think it might have been Deadpool actually, right here. Maybe.
Is that Carnage? Look at his elbow.
Yeah, elbows is Carnage. Forearms. Yeah. That's either it's either Daredevil or Deadpool. I don't remember which.
And they got what I thought was the Punisher, but clearly is Wisdom Tooth Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's Punisher here till you get to the Captain America there.
Oh yeah. There you go.
You've even got I think what was it down here? I don't remember the full makeup, but he's got Human Torch kneecaps.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Sounds very uncomfortable, like a lot. But like,
Magneto's cape.
Yeah, he's got Magneto's cape as well. I forgot about that part. I forgot about that part. Yep, Magneto's cape. Yep. But yeah, that's Combo Man. Combo Man. Because why not? This is actually wait. Here's another one. This is another one right here that was like, I was like, bruh. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why?
Elite sent me the whole page of that Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty dope. You got to show that.
Here, wait, what you got?
That's good. I don't know, but I know there's no way he left that room faithful to Mary Jane.
No, not at all.
There's no way he left Wakanda faithful.
No, okay. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah. This right here. Bam. Yep.
They said, let me take care of you, Peter Parker.
Right? Like, let me here. Wait, look. Like, hey, let me. Yeah. Look. He's like, yeah, baby. Yeah, got that. Look. Got old girl with the Afro puffs, like holding it down. Got with the natural hair holding it down. Look at, but I love this.
Oh shit. This isn't what it looks like. My ass.
It's like I guess it is what it looks like.
She's not braiding her hair. And they're stacked too, so.
Oh yeah, no. Look,
no
honestly, this scene could not have been better. It could only have been made better if it was like if he was in the pool, like in Coming to America, and like one of them like raised up out of the water and was like the royal web wanger is clean, Your Highness. That's the only way it would have been better. That's the only way you could fix it. You can't fix it outside of that. But no, like, and also I do want to point out too, like, once again, let's getting back to it though. The whole thing with like once again, Black Norman Osborn, which this was public knowledge long before he was even cast. Mm-hmm. Before Hudson Thames was even cast. So it's like, bruh, they got a Black Norman Osborn. Black Norman Osborn, black man, whole black man. Also, man, look at them waves. 360 tidal waves. Those are tsunamis coming off the tips of that man's hair. I'm telling you. Also,
well, at least they let him keep the same hair as Race Band, but the same hair. Got it.
Right. Look, maybe Norman went to Wakanda. I don't know.
Right?
Got those juices and berries in his hair.
and if Norman went there, I'm telling you right now, it's exactly what it looks like.
It's exactly what it looks like. He's like, nah. He's like, what?
and you need to give me about 30 more minutes to get the fuck out the room.
I need you to
King of Wakanda.
But the thing I love about this though is that the setup, because I feel like there's so many things that people are not focusing on that they probably should. Like, I thought it was funny. There were a lot of people who thought this was supposed to be Flash Thompson. There were a lot of people.
That's what they were doing at first. I thought that's what they were doing at first.
I kind of thought that at first until I heard someone say his name. And then they said, they kept calling him Lonnie. And I was like, Lonnie? I was like, that's not Flash's name. And then I realized who it was they were talking about. They were talking about this motherfucker right here.
Damn.
They were talking about Tombstone. That's
so there we go. So you low key spoiled it. Like, you super nerds always be fucking up shows, man.
I'm sorry.
Now I know. Now he's gonna become the goddamn Tuesday.
Well, no, see, but here's the thing though. What I think is interesting is I wonder how they're going to actually tackle him as a character, because normally Lonnie is albino. He's normally albino, which I'm not going to lie, I never really was particularly fond of how they used to draw Tombstone, because even though he's supposed to be albino, he's still black.
Right,
and
okay.
I felt like, so they always drew him with this weird like gorilla mouth and these weird nostrils, I actually like the more recent depictions of him. Like this is a more recent depiction of where he doesn't look like he's a white zombie guy as opposed to being just a black albino guy. And if you play like the games, like you see here, like he's like, oh yeah, he's a black dude. He has no pigmentation in his skin. It's like, okay, cool, bet, whatever. But no, like. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Peter is in for a world of hurt, and we are also in for a world of hurt, because
I'm hurt now just because I see his setup with his family and shit. Then I'm like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way he makes it out of this season scot-free. There is no fucking way.
And if he does, that just means it's gonna hurt worse, because we're gonna have a whole season to love this dude.
Oh yeah, dude,
and we know it's coming.
Wild.
Damn.
Oh. Also,
there goes another beautiful black family, man.
Right? It's like, man.
Always got to break it up the home. See?
You know what? Bo DeMaio was right. He was right all
along.
Bo
DeMaio was right.
He was right, man. Why they got to turn all the black villains? Why they got to turn all the white villains black? Huh? Tombstone was black.
They low key. They low key. Wait a minute. Oh no, because wow.
Well, because
was he talking about this show?
Yes, he was. Yes.
Okay, because you have a Connor, you got Tombstone, you got okay. Well, I see.
Well, technically,
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Tombstone's black anyway. He's not albino here is the issue, but yeah, like you got Dr. Kirk Connors, which they never really say if she's black or like for all we know, she could be was a South Asian or she probably there's a lot of Puerto Ricans with straight hair. You gotta remember you got that Taino indigenous side too. So exactly. So I mean we don't know. We don't fucking know.
Yeah, there's no way to know. Yeah.
Also, look, I actually thought it was even more wild the fact that I don't think I actually saved the image of him, but the fact that his teacher at the Osborne Academy is the fucking wizard.
Oh wow.
The Dr. Whitman in the second episode, Dr. Whitman is wizard like every day of the fucking week. Like his teacher ultimately becomes this guy, which is just wild to me.
Man, Peter Parker's life is about to be
yeah, man, he is
just wrecked.
Also, also, that's another thing. A lot of people probably didn't catch this either, but old girl right here, I think it's Jean Foucault. I think is her name. That's Finesse. That's Finesse from the Avengers Academy comics. This character right here.
So they're like doing like a whole like Strange Academy thing in this cartoon. Like we're just gonna bring all the all the superheroes into the same school.
Yep. I mean, I'll take it. Because but it's interesting to me, like how they're gonna play it up. I don't know how they're gonna like, you know, work it around, but yeah, like that's her 100%. They even had her attitude down like to a T. But like it's interesting to me just because I feel like this is actually gonna put people on game to some characters they normally didn't think about.
Never would have either.
Never would have, because
like you said before, you got people. You were saying this in the video that you just dropped today, a little bit before this. Go check it out if you haven't already. But you were talking about characters that they could be using. That who was it? It was the dude that was in the show, Spike. Right? You got people like Spike. You got people like the other one that own. There are people who don't read comic books but have seen the animated series and shit like that. Yeah, so this is going to put people on game for sure.
Well, and like Finesse, a lot like this. I don't know if they ever actually addressed this like on a full level, but Finesse was like rumored to be the daughter of Taskmaster because she had the exact same ability that he had. Like anytime, like if she watched someone do a thing one time, she could do it herself. And like she had like all of his other abilities, like being able to like read intent based on body language and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm curious. I don't know if like any of these characters are gonna suit up, but like I kind of hope that at the very least.
Primoso, that's her dad.
Wait. They did it in the last issue. Okay, I didn't read the last issue, so that explains it. So yeah, so in the last,
that's wild.
It had
dope.
to be the last issue of Avengers Academy where they did that then, because I remember when I read. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all where I stopped reading Avengers Academy, not because I didn't like it, but just because I just fucking forgot about it. But like as far as I got with Avengers Academy, I think it was like when they got around to like Fear itself. Which is like kind of I think it's like almost the midway point of Avengers Academy. But like, yeah, so if they addressed it in the very last issue of that run, then yeah, there you go. But yeah, it is what it is. But like I like saying this because once you make these characters a household name, you start like presenting them in such a way that people who don't normally read comics but they're watching the show and they're like, oh yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, sure. I can get down with that. I like seeing stuff like that because it lets me know that maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope for people to warm up to these characters, and maybe we'll see more of them. Like, because I remember there were a lot of people when the Midnight Suns game had come out. I remember when that game came out, and there were so many people who didn't know who a lot of those characters were and got put on game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals is doing the same thing. Someone just brought that up. Who was that? Somebody. By the way, I think you have to your window chat thing open for your social thing, but for the YouTube side, I think you have to press refresh because it's not refreshing on the screen for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy because it is for
like, I mean, like on the streams, he says at RM laugh. That was like a long ass time.
Oh, gotcha. Oh,
but anyways,
weird.
I think I'll ask this. What do you think? Is there anything that you would critique? Like not even that it was a bad, but something you wish they had done differently about the show so far? Because I got one.
Not off the top of my head.
Super minor, because I love the show, right? So this would be Queep. Tell me if what do you think about this, chat? You know how we're tired of seeing like certain things like Batman's origin. We're tired of seeing the pearls. We know we got it, right? I feel like we did that with the death of Ben.
Okay.
And it's been like 20. Like when did Peter the first Spider-Man come out? As far as movies go, like we haven't seen the death of Uncle Ben for 20 some odd years.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a huge part of Peter Parker's like personality, of who he is, and his sense of his sense of morals and stuff. And it seems like we keep starting these stories off like right after he dies or something, or not even have it be a thing that's mentioned as a big deal, like the MCU did. Would have liked to see Uncle Ben like start off, have Uncle Ben and maybe like have Uncle Ben dying as a season finale. I don't need it to follow the comics. I don't need him to go and beat up, Macho Randy Savage or anything like that.
Wait,
but
sure?
Yeah, you're right.
I would love to see that.
But I would like to see that. Also, are we only is old Aunt May gonna just be comic book 616 and that's it?
Well, I mean, I think so because and honestly, I think it makes sense because you can't really so in the comics they've kind of been drawing her to be like back in the 90s, back in the 90s, like she's still gray, but like she's less the like, oh, I'm so old and feeble. Oh God, a swift breeze will knock me over. Like she's not like that anymore. She's not like old girl from like the She's not like old. I tell you what, this is what they did. So what the comics have done, because I think they know that it would be too weird, especially at the age that Peter is now, to make her younger. I think what they've chosen to do is they split the difference. So instead of going full on Marissa Tomei, they went Sally Field Aunt May instead, to where like she's clearly an older woman, but she's not like that. Like she's not like so old that she needs to be like in the nursing home, right? Because how is that your mom's sister in the first place? Yeah. Because honestly, it wasn't really until the Marissa Tomei. It wasn't really until like when Marissa Tomei was put on as Aunt May that I even thought about. I was like, oh wow, yeah, it doesn't make any sense for her to be that old. Like that's only if she's actually, how we call everybody auntie, right? But it's like, I think they could have done it and then just retcon that it's not his mom's sister. It's like his grand aunt or a close friend and she adopted him and he just calls her Aunt May, Honestly, I would rock with that. Like if they went that direction, I would rock with that. I don't really mind the exclusion of Uncle Ben in this. But I will tell you what I do mind. I actually do mind that there's an inconsistency in the there's a thing in the animation, not like the actual quality of the animation. I mean, like there's a thing where like there's a moment where like he uses his web shooters when he doesn't have the web shooters on, like when they do like the after he gets bitten by the what is not a radioactive spider. It's an alien spider. It's an alien spider. Spider. I don't know. I don't know. Was that a symbiote or just some spider-looking alien? That was a symbiote. That was 100%. Because if you look at it, it actually had. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up. It actually had the Venom eyes. Right, that's what I was looking at. I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought it was like a Venom version of Kraven because of the little. But yeah, that was 100% a symbiote, and it was also, and when you see the spider, like it comes through the portal, right? Like it off of the thing, and they said symbiote in the crest, so yeah, it's a okay. But yeah, this is something different. I don't know, like the debate on whether it's radioactive or not is another story. But I definitely think that whatever it is, it ain't from Earth. Or not from the prime material this universe, right. I will say too, I'm glad that the cameos weren't egregious. Like Doctor Strange shows up and he's kind of gone relatively quick. I also appreciated that it was like classic. Like it had he had like the original like Doctor Strange gloves. I thought that was actually pretty
the
cool.
The little swooped hair thing, and yeah.
I like that. I like that. And I know Daredevil is also going to be showing up at some point. So we know we're going to be getting that. There's also a bunch of other characters. I know like Doc Ock and some various other characters have been teased and hinted at. But I tell you what I tell you what I do wish they kind of leaned a little bit more heavily into. I wish they leaned a little bit more heavily into the comic book iconography of it, because a lot of this show is meant to kind of like put you in the mindset of those old Steve Ditko comics, which it does a great job of. It does a fantastic job of. But I almost kind of wish it did it a little more like it does. The show does these cute little things where, like, here's a good example. You got Doctor Strange, fighting the symbiote, but like you got him inside the panels with the gutters.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Or
they did that a couple times. Yeah,
they did. Yeah, they did a couple times, and they even like kind of morphed it a little bit. Where I think in this shot, like you go here and it's like, oh, it splits out to show you like do this way more often. Like I think like, honestly,
that's super dope.
Abuse it. Fucking abuse it. Abuse it.
This is doing the thing that you have been begging, like all the things to do, like when they start talking about dark and gritty or deconstructing or what if superheroes were real, and he's like you've been begging for that. Like, no, give me a show that knows that it's based off of comic books. I want comic books, but yeah.
Give me the
you're
fucking
right.
comics. Get like because even like also I also just want to say the theme song is a bop. That shit. That should have been on repeat. These last couple of days. But yeah, no, and like right here, Gavin just said right here, the corner box, awesome inclusion. That's the thing. It's like honestly, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. We're bringing the corner boxes back. We're bringing the corner boxes back. Fuck it, we're bringing them back. I don't care. Bring them back. I want corner boxes back. God damn it. Give me these shits back, Marvel. God damn it.
Title sequence as a silhouette figure that Peter Parker squares up to. Scorpion's in the title sequence.
Yes.
So I'm cheating.
Yes.
I'm cheating now. I'm looking up a list of all the Easter eggs to see if we missed anything.
Oh, yeah, no. Scorpion, yeah, because you can see the slits in the nose. Because the way they did it, it's not Scorpion the way we see him now. It's old Scorpion when he used to wear like what looked like a ski mask. So
now with the big robotic scorpion tail shit?
Right. This is this is more like a classic, like probably closer to like the 80s, 90s Scorpion. I would also say, like, yeah, dude, get fucking stupid with it. Like, I'm telling you right now, get stupid with the fucking Easter eggs. Give me, like, honestly, you know what I want? Another controversial take. I'm sure no one will fucking agree with me. Can we get the halftones? Can we get the halftones more?
Oh, right. Yeah.
I need halftones in the show, y'all. I need more halftones in the show. There you go. I don't want this shit to have any fucking doubt. I want people to watch it and be like, no, it's a fucking comic book. It's a fucking comic book. That's what this is. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Give me this. Like, yeah, the character stuff, that's cool. But I want the stuff that like the fans, like comics readers would see it and be like do the Leonardo, like you do the Leonardo, you like be like at the TV, like, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want right there.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this.
What's up?
Do a flip, Clev. As Spider-Man pursues a van driven by criminals through New York City streets, he's seen jumping over a man wearing a light blue shirt. This is Clev, the hot dog loving character played by Severance star Zach Cherry, who also asked the web slinger to do a backflip in 2017 Spider-Man Homecoming. Yes. By the way, not a tangent. I just need everybody to know, if you have not started watching Severance,
it's very
need to fucking correct that shit. God damn. Me and Maneater are hooked on that shit. Like she's like, hey, how long is the stream? How long are you? Is the stream?
Can we get on this?
Because we gotta get this in.
Oh, also, speaking of what you just said, because I did catch that the first time I watched it, because here I actually meant to bring it up, but yeah, that like right here, this is what
that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, do a backflip. That is 100% him. Also, here's another Easter egg that I thought was hilarious that I've not seen anyone talk about. Is right here. Look at Checkle 05.
Oh. Yeah, beat up by a guy wearing hockey. Oh, yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. I like seeing shit like this because it's I don't know, it speaks to the I don't know, it speaks to me. It speaks to me in a way that I feel like few things do. But yeah, I love it. I need more. I need way more of this. I need so much more of this that it's not even funny. I don't want a little bit. I don't want just some of the comic book Easter eggs and iconography. I want all the comic book Easter eggs and iconography that they have. I want them to put everything in it. Matter of fact, you know what? What I think would be even better is that if they, I like that they use like the narration, like the narrative boxes to like when they're showcasing like like here, this is a good example, like right here. Executive producer Kevin Feige, like it's got like kind of the same kind of like the old school like credit boxes. I would actually like to see like I love seeing stuff like that.
I've been trying to put those in your video more and more. I've been trying to make it look like that anyway.
I appreciate it actually. I've actually started. I copied what you were doing and kind of started abusing it my goddamn self. But no, like I like shit like that. I think like honestly, yeah. Give me the halftones. Give me the corner boxes. Give me, I don't know, man, just, I want it all. I want it all. I think this is like, that weirdo voice actor aside, I think the show is fantastic.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah, give me hour-long episodes. Look, all right, now you're getting out of pocket. Look. All right, now look. Cypher out here, our guy Cypher, Lo Tigre out here.
Tigre.
He out here trying to have these animators working like Mappa.
Hey, it's time to get to work. If you're not producing, then you are not a good citizen.
Right? He's like, wait. I see y'all in here in the break room. Y'all laughing and skinning and grinning, but y'all ain't finished my episode.
That's right.
You also got two more fight scenes. Oh,
let's get on it.
Oh, wait. So basically what y'all saying is I'm gonna have to whip y'all ass till the DVD release.
Why are you telling me it's been 13 hours? You think I don't know how? You think I can't tell time now? Is that what I'm stupid now? I'm stupid now.
I'm just saying.
Will Squires in there with a super chat.
Oh yeah, I just saw.
With 10 pence. I feel like I feel like with how many changes they've made, the show could have been easily been Miles Morales, Spider-Man with an older teacher. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
If they had made it Miles Morales, you would get no complaints from me. That's for damn sure.
Oh, no. 100%.
However, I think they needed something to separate themselves from Into the Spider-Verse. Yes. And we already have a badass, no complaints series coming out, with Miles,
Yeah. Well, and I'll also say this too, in regards to the Spider-Verse stuff, they're already catching heat for the animation style, because I've seen so many people say, oh, it just looks like Spider-Verse animation, which, to be fair, I get why people think it's Spider-Verse animation. It's actually not.
Yeah, I was about to say it's chopped to look like comic books.
Right. Well, and not only that, like maybe you could probably say some of the frame, because what makes Spider-Verse look like Spider-Verse is that they're
reducing the frame rates, right?
They're reducing the frame rates, and like in a lot of cases, like cutting frames out entirely to give it that stop motion effect. Which, to be fair, I saw some people trying to like complain and say, "Oh, there's copying Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse homework." Here's the thing: let's keep it a buck. I love Spider-Verse as much as the next person, but let's be real. It's copying stop motion and rotoscope's homework. It's not like any like is it an original? Like the way they're doing it is original, 100%. But also before Spider-Verse came out, there were other things that were doing it too, like on a smaller scale. Not necessarily as like a big budget like Hollywood movie or like things that came out like in and around the same time. Don't get me wrong. Fucking love the movie. Doesn't take anything away from it. But I think people need to remember that there were other techniques that were very similar that would give you the exact same effect that came out long before. Like rotoscope was literally almost kind of like rotoscope and stop motion animation were basically the progenitors of the Spider-Verse technique. And I would even go as far as say other animation studios have taken what they've done and nobody complains. Like, because what was it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, used the exact same animation technique. I think people complained at first, but for whatever, but when the movie came out and it was like, oh, it's good, they forgot. They forgot about it.
That's right.
And the thing is, it's like this is less trying to copy Spider-Verse's homework and more trying to copy the, like I said earlier, the original comic vibe, the Steve Ditko stuff. And that's what it's really trying to do. But the thing is, they're still getting beat upside their head for the Spider-Verse comparisons anyway. So people are always going to bitch, and that's the closest thing we have to a Spider show. If anything, I'll tell you, the vibes on this show give me more Invincible vibes than Into the Spider-Verse vibes, in my opinion. Yeah, I would give you that. Just in the sense
the art style a little bit.
Yeah.
Colors.
Because it's also got like, not to say I have any inside track on the animation process here, but I feel like a lot of it is very indicative of the type of animation that you see more commonly in TV shows nowadays, where it's mostly digital animation, not necessarily really hand-drawn animation is stupid expensive. So you're not going to get that. You're going to get a more polished, more digital animation output, which is kind of why it's a little stiff. It's kind of why it's a hair stiff. Like a lot of people don't realize how much goes into that. And it's probably stiff on purpose. I mean, really, What If, the What If cartoon or animated series, it's stiff. Even though X-Men 97 is animated by the same studio, X-Men 97 isn't quite as stiff, but I feel like the way that they did it, it's kind of hidden. Like I can still see the stiffness in it, but it's not as obvious as it is in some of those other shows. But do with that information what you will. But I would definitely agree if they did do Miles Morales, I'd have been perfectly fine with it. Yeah. But the less I have to hear Shamik Moore's voice, the better off I think we all are. Michael Harrison with the 499 says, is it fair to say Spidey is getting more hype than Invincible Season 1? I don't know. I feel like it maybe. I think it might be. I definitely see a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah, I would say yes. Yes, but I think that's more of a product of the character Spider-Man is way more, is way better known than the Invincible title. Yeah. And Marvel is owned by Disney, which has like a bajillion times more advertising funds than Image and whoever picked up Amazon.
Dude, I just that was the thing I was thinking about. Thank you. No, Gavin pointed out the thing that I was thinking about. Like when I said that Spider-Verse wasn't necessarily the first thing to like do the animation style that it uses.
Oh, Paperman.
Paperman. For those that don't remember, it was a little short. It was like an animated short film. I think it won some awards too. I might be wrong, but it won some awards. But if you watch that, go watch that short and come back and tell me that this show is copying Spider-Verse. It was. That was what it was. Yeah. Shit. I haven't watched Wreck-It Ralph in so long, and now I just suddenly want to watch it again. What's wrong with Shamik Moore? Okay, so all right, look. I feel like Shamik Moore is almost like Neil Gaiman now. I feel like every time I say fuck Shamik Moore, there's always like somebody that doesn't know what happened. So I usually have to go back and like, I'm not going to relitigate this because honestly, I don't have the time or the energy to do so. But what I am going to do, because yeah, I stay ready. I have a little bookmark. Tab, and I call it receipts. So I'm just going to pull this up and I'm going to show you this. I'm not going to read anything from it. I'm not going to talk about anything from it. But when you see this, you're going to be like, oh. Oh, okay. Yep. That's your boy, Shamik Moore. Trying to downplay a civil rights legend. Man, hate to see it. That's it. Look, that's it. That's the end of the road.
Posted a lengthy Twitter thread telling his black followers what?
Oh, to how best to avoid getting killed by the police. Basically, he basically some people. He was basically trying to say don't antagonize cops like with your presence. That was basically what it was. It was basically
it's like low-key victim blaming. You know what I mean? It's the idea that what you wear will stop you from getting, essayed or how much you obey will stop you from getting killed. Like, nope. Nope, people get essayed in fucking sweatpants and cops kill you when you reach for your wallet.
Also,
shut the fuck up.
I just want to point out, let's look at the date.
Damn. Is that before or during?
That was what talking about? That was
the
after
summer
the first.
BLM.
Oh no, that was I think
2021.
It was.
Or is it 2020? It's 2020, wasn't it?
It was
summer
2020
BLM?
because it was we were still like I think we were still good and deep into the pandemic. But like this right here, this shit flew under the radar. A lot of people did not see this. So this is why I will forever keep my foot on the back of Shamik Moore's neck, because he said this shit with his whole chest. He said this shit with his this was after George Floyd. Yes, 5 days after George, because basically the whole purpose of what he was saying, he was basically trying to be like, we can't be actually, you know what? Fuck it. I said I wasn't gonna do this shit, but I'm gonna do this shit because I want y'all to understand I am not making this up. Here it is right here. He wrote on Twitter, we have to work on our community before blaming everything on racist and police. One, there is still black on black violence that needs to be addressed. Okay, first off, you already done fucked up with me right there. Two, if we know that the wrong white person could change our whole life with a false accusation, why do we give them the energy that they want? Okay, so wait a minute. So not only are you citing white supremacist talking points, you're also victim blaming. Fuck out of here. Here, I'm gonna play this for you.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Look, get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. Fuck on up out of here. Fuck on up out of here. Fuck up out of here. You don't, no, wait. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man cross the Spider-Verse. No, more like Spider-Man in the sunken place. That's where you at right now. That's where you at right now. You in the sunken place. You in the sunken place, Shamik. Your mama raised you better than this. Shamik. I'm just saying. I saw, look, like
he's not even 30. That's wild.
No, he's a young cat. He's a young cat. Young brother.
I know that some of y'all 29, 28 is not young, but young to us.
He's a young. He's young. That's a young brother. Young. Look, this man may as well be a cool
The truth is that
breeze.
he got lowercase teeth.
God damn.
God damn.
Oh my god.
You said dolphin teeth.
Just that's why next movie ain't coming out. Look, hey, that other brother that they got to play Earth 42 Miles, just give it to him. Just let him play. Let him let him play Yeah, it was Jarrell Jerome. Yeah, let him play. He's Miles now. That's him now. Look, I'm okay with that. Look, was it I'm a Virgo? That guy? Yeah. He Miles now. He's the only Miles we need right now. I don't need to see nobody else.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that show.
Mm-hmm.
I need to finish that.
Yeah, I need to do the same. But yeah, no, they look, just go ahead and get him on it.
Speaking of shows that got canceled or shows that aren't coming out next season.
I love the segue.
You know, one of the funny is that I know you were like, oh, this is it. He's done. He's burnt. I don't want to talk about this dude anymore.
Man.
And then the media was like, but wait, there's more.
Look, this motherfucker is catching it from every fucking angle imaginable. Yo, I'm sorry. I gotta shift gears. Look, let me tell you, you know how we talked about.
Speaking of Donald Glover, good.
Yeah. Good. But no, I think we saw that recently, you know, Neil Gaiman has been like all over the place. All over. And like you can't escape this motherfucker. Like, news about Neil Gaiman is rampant. That man, Mr. Bad Touch himself, Neil Gaiman, man, this dude can't catch a break. And nor should he. But we just recently found out that, well, okay, first off, two things. One, his stage adaptation of Coraline is now canceled. No more Coraline the musical. Look, you done fucked up jobs for I don't know how many people. Anansi Boys was canceled. We already knew about that. But then the news just kept on coming. The news just kept
I'm
coming.
mad about in case you thought you couldn't get more mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, not only you destroy these women's lives and then act like you didn't do anything wrong, now I don't get to see Caroline on stage.
Nope. You don't get shit is what you get. But no, Neil Gaiman has also been canceled by Dark Horse Comics. Man, dude, I'm talking about like they hit this motherfucker. Oh my God. I hate this shit. Oh my God, I fucking hate this shit. I fucking hate it here. No, I'm on bbcnews.com.
Oh, you saw about the newest executive order?
No, okay, so no, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
But then it's like yeah, they have those like, oh, here's some ads or some articles to catch your attention.
Oh.
And one of them was literally like an ad like being supportive of AI AI written books. I was like, okay, all right, stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Trump just signed an executive order just now blaming the helo and aircraft crash on Biden, on the previous administration. An executive order to redo the FAA regulations. Like, what? Is that what executive orders are for?
Wait a minute. But didn't it also come out that like the federal funding
he gutted the FAA aviation?
It's because of him. Also, I just want to point something out. All the DEI and shit that Trump was like complaining about, it was all shit that was in function during his presidency. Like, there's shit that has been in function since 2013 that he's still trying to blame on everyone else but himself. It's like, yeah, you weren't around when it was put in, but if you were so fucking worried about it, you'd have taken care of it when you were in office. You had 4 years to do it and didn't do a damn thing. What was that about low energy and not having the balls to get shit done and being like, I'm not gonna lie. I think we need this. I think we do. We should do to them what they do to us. I think we should do to them what they do to us. I think we should take their words and misuse them on purpose. I think we should take them and misuse them. I don't think we should use DEI to mean diversity, equity, and inclusion. I don't think we should. I don't think we should. I think what we should use it for is for motherfuckers like Pete Hegseth.
Yeah.
And Tulsi Gabbard.
DEI.
Yeah, that's DEI like a motherfucker. That's DEI, man. All I see is DEI. I don't see nothing but DEI. And then we blow it up. We blow it up. like we like, oh man, like every time we see, like, okay, right here. Here, I'm gonna hit y'all with it. I'm gonna show y'all my examples. I'm gonna show you my examples of like when we next time we ever talk about Hudson Thames, we're like, oh man, that's DEI Spider-Man. That's DEI Spider-Man. Right
DEI Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's DEI Spider-Man right there. That's him. Hey, actually, you know what? I like what Elise got. You know what? This might be. See, but it don't roll off the tongue quite as like WEI. I don't know. We got to workshop it. We got to workshop it. But
WI.
I like this.
It would have to be WI.
Yeah, WEI. Yeah. There you go. Hey, you know what? We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna like right here. White entitled individuals. There we go. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Yeah, that's the next one. That's the next one. But no. But to get us back on track, Dark Horse is canceling Neil Gaiman. Here, I got the story pulled up right here. Says,
Cancel culture out of control.
Man, right? Yeah, man, look. See? All this white on white crime going on out here.
You can't even never mind. No, that'll be a bad joke.
Yeah. Man, look, he's gonna let y'all figure that acronym out. Well, no, just look, I ain't gonna lie. I really ain't trying to hear this man's voice for the next 4 years. Like, I really ain't trying to hear that shit. But no,
Did you say that black people and white people should get different vaccines? And there are vaccines that black. Oh, yeah, they are into papers from bowling. I'm
like, dude, how the fuck are you in charge?
That's Trump's man.
Look,
That's Trump's man.
No. How the fuck are you in charge of health in America? And you one of the most unhealthy, like, dude, weren't you like a crackhead for like 5 ever?
He lifts weights. That's all these dumbasses. He tans and lifts weights. That's it.
I'm about to say this motherfucker was out here
healthy.
Wait, no. Not only was he smoking crack, he got his family strung out on court. He got folks in his family strung out on crack.
Hey, but you think about it. That's kind of smart. Because now nobody in your house could judge you. You're like, y'all are crackheads too. Can't say shit about me. What you mean you leave me? You a crackhead too.
He was on that. Look, he was on that hillbilly heroin. Look, he was on that.
It's in their culture. I think it's in their culture. I think it's
You know what?
something.
I blame the lack of fathers in the home.
The lack of fathers, all that white on white crime just be fucking them up, you know?
Because I mean, your daddy got clapped. You ain't got no daddy in the house. Man, I don't know, man. Wouldn't let that happen to me though.
Damn.
Just saying. But anyway. Wait. Mayonnaise enrichment initiative. Man, look, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit, but I love it. I fucking love it.
That's about right too. That's about accurate. I'm still in that shit.
Yeah.
I'm still in that shit.
That's it. That's
stolen.
It. That look, here it is. That look here.
Mayonnaise enrichment initiatives.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait, hold on.
You should have trademarked it first.
We got him.
We got him. That's it. That's a wrap. That's it. I think we have look here. It's going in the book. It's going in the book. Look at that. It's going in the book. I don't make the rules. I don't make these rules, y'all. I swear to God I don't. But here, let me.
A little hurtful. You be all right. You'll be all right, Liam.
Hey, I will say this though. I will say this though. This is what I will say. It is kind of wild to me, and I'll say this again, I'm going to repeat myself from earlier. I find it funny that DEI kind of became this thing that was like always specifically tied to black people. Because it didn't okay, so when they started canceling all the DEI programs, I'm gonna say this, we'll get back to the Neil Gaiman bullshit. I just don't want to talk about Neil Gaiman. That's really the truth of the matter.
We're avoiding it.
Man, fuck Neil Gaiman. He ain't shit.
Yeah.
But no.
If anybody ever said anything about a DEI hire and they did something wrong, there is a 10 out of 10 chance that the person they're talking about is a black person.
Oh, 100%.
Not a woman, not a disabled person, not a queer person, not a Hispanic person, not an Asian person. They will be black. They will be black.
It's hilarious because I remember laughing about this, but like I was talking to somebody about how, man, they killed DEI and now white people are losing jobs left and right. I wonder why. I remember because one of them specifically was like a DEI coordinator. It was a white woman. I was like, man, that sucks. I was like, man, she must have some black in her. She must have some black in her. She must have been ethnically ambiguous looking, is what I think. I think that's what it was.
You forget that women in general had no rights, even less so than black people in some cases. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's why when you talk about that stuff, it's like when you start looking at it, like think about your dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about your dog. When you have a dog or cattle or whatever, what do? You know, back in the day, hopefully nobody does this shit today, but what was totally legal? I'm going to whip the shit out of my dog. He fucking chewed up my shoes. I'm going to leave him outside. And that's legal. You know why? It's your property. It's your property. You can't do that to your neighbor.
Nope.
You can't do that to your another adult, you know, but you could do it to your kids. You could do it to your dog. You could do it to your cattle. You could do it to your wife because they're property. They're absolute property. And you're right. For a short time, you know, you would say probably black men, you know, had more rights than white women because white women were still property. But you know, they still had their privileges. They still were out there empowering white men to be white supremacists and privileging. You know,
don't
give them too much. Don't give them too much grace.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you could beat the shit out of your wife. You could, I mean, honestly, and there was. Yeah, I know people don't like the idea of no-fault divorce, but no-fault divorce technically exists. In a lot of ways, I think, I might be wrong in saying this. I feel like its creation probably didn't necessarily have this intention, but what it's ultimately kind of become a safe harbor for is for women who have been abused. Or like being abused in such a way that cannot be physically proven. Like mental and emotional abuse. Right. Kind of like the shit that y'all's boy Steven Crowder's going through right now. Where his wife was leaving him. Because he wasn't beating her ass, but he definitely was not nice to her.
Yeah.
And you can't prove it. I mean, to be fair, they have a tape that can prove it, but I mean, you can't prove multiple cases.
Saw it.
Yeah. I know. I know. I was like, damn. I was like, man, is he about to hit her?
If you follow any streamer, you know everybody's stream.
Everybody was cooking his shit.
Let's drag this bitch.
Yeah, that's like, man, fuck this dude. But here's what I'll say. I'll say about this, and then honestly, I think we can kind of move on to like questions and whatnot, what have you. We'll take because I know we haven't gotten to do that a lot lately. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up the. I'm opening up the calls. I'll be honest with y'all. I think what did we decide last time? What did we decide last time for
a couple minutes? I don't know. Every time we decided, we don't time it.
We don't do it. No, you know what? I'll tell you what. This is what I'm do. I'm gonna time that shit. So I want to make sure I'm clear when I say this. I actually have a timer in front of me right now.
And it's gonna go off.
Look, that motherfucker.
That's it. Time's off. Done. Get the fuck out.
Because because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's a box of Taco Bell sitting right here.
Eat it. Shit, you know what I would be doing right now? Eat that shit.
I don't like eating on camera because I don't want to be judged. I don't want
Oh
to be
yeah,
judged.
somebody's gonna screenshot that shit. They're right around.
Dude, like, oh man, look about. Oh. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But no. Also, I don't like. I'm not trying to pull a Hassan where I'm like, ooh, okay, oh, it was ooh, now I got sour cream around my mouth, and so we're trying to screenshot it. But no, but no, actually, I like to eat unbothered, as it were. But no,
I feel you.
but no, we'll do a kind of a timed session. It won't be us trying to kick you out, but kind of. I'll put it like this: come in, say what you gotta say. We kick you to the curb. I'm also gonna time us on our responses.
But yo, don't feel so stressed out to come up here though. And you're like, man, if I ain't going up there, then man, they fucking.
No.
You got 1 minute and 30 seconds. You're not up by then, banned. Get the fuck out of here.
No. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to say your thing. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to say your thing, and then and that's it. And then okay. I'm gonna give us a limited amount of time as well. You know what? Okay, just know this. Just know this. You will have.
Now here it is.
You have a couple of minutes to say your shit. Then we kick you up out.
Bet.
It won't be anything like rude or anything. We'll be all right, cool.
So
thank you.
the waiting room is open. We do got question in the Discord.
Go for it.
Cadoba. Did I read this one? January 21st. 15. Okay. These last few days have been crazy. People are in fear of their lives, and things we love are under fire, and monsters have taken over. Most likely, a lot of bad people that belong in jail will get out. Mm-hmm. We can all agree we could use GI Robot right now. My question to you both, do you think this madness with Trump... Oh, we did answer that. We just didn't mark it.
Oh, I don't
Will it spread to YouTube?
Yeah. That was when we did actually answer. I forgot to mark it.
Love the show. Okay. Well, so I'm gonna try to figure out rumors. Okay, enter. Okay. I think I'm good now. Okay. Hello, nerds of culture. I hope you're having a great day. This is the next one from Cadoba. I finished up Creature Commandos. I enjoyed it a lot. My only criticism of the show was that I felt like Nina's potential was never fully explored. My question is, what are your thoughts on this? I hope they bring her back. I haven't finished Creature Commandos.
I actually Fantastic Frankie spoiled the ending of it for me. So
oh really?
So when that happened, I just said, okay, well, I guess I don't need to watch the show then.
Yeah, I haven't finished it, and from what I've seen so far, I'm really happy with it.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. What are these? Did we get any of these? What about these? Were the sprightly?
Yeah, because I remember you talking about the Spider-Man 4 casting Anna Taylor-Joy, Sydney Sweeney, and I remember because of Sydney Sweeney, and
that we did.
That stun locked me for a little bit. Anybody brings up Sydney Sweeney, I'm gonna be stun locked for a little bit. Then we talked about if she can act or not.
I remember that now. It all came back to me. But yeah, I don't. I don't have anything else really there for that one. Just that. I'll say this. It was a good start. It was a good start.
Yeah. What's from Takino94 was good, y'all. So, given the rumors of the Russo brothers taking on the X-Men for MCU, my hopes for the projects improved tremendously. So, I'm gonna ask y'all, what lineup of X-Men would you like to see in the first movie? For me, I'd go with the OG5 and Storm, with Bobby being the newest member, and POV characters save Wolverine for later sequels. Also put some respect on my boy Cyclops, please. Yeah.
Justice for Cyclops.
I'll tell you what, I got this thing where I just don't like, I really don't like Insecure. I just don't like seeing that in media. And when you start showing me Insecure and like, it's my wife, I automatically, I just do not like you. But I think this show is correcting that shit, especially when he came in with that landing, with using his beams to slow himself down type shit, I was like, okay, that's pretty dope. That's dope.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, and I've told people this all the time, I feel like the people who made those X-Men, like, live action movies, I feel like they fucking hated Cyclops, because they always...
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because I was like, this is... Because every time I would see, was it Matthew Marsden on screen?
Yeah.
Or no, is it Matthew or was it Chris? I always get my Marsdens mixed up. But whoever the fuck it was, point is, every time I saw the motherfucker, I was like, that is not Cyclops.
I got you. That's fair.
I don't know who this
That's
motherfucker
fair.
is, but that ain't Cyclops. That ain't him. He ain't him. And I'll even go as far as say, like, the original X-Men animated series. That was actually one of my, and I actually said this when the show.
That's what I'm going off of the.
Yeah. I'm like, give me my comic book version of Cyclops, the guy who's a real G.
That's
Motherfucker who will snatch the gun while it is in your hand, put it to his temple, and say, I dare you. I fucking dare you. Kill me. Because if you kill me, the Phoenix is coming. If you kill me, this shit, it's a wrap, B. It's a wrap. Jean is going to show up, and she is going to lay the murder game down. She is going to body this motherfucker. Everybody. Total, complete annihilation.
Scott Summers will steal your girl too? Oh, okay, calm down.
I
don't know about all
mean,
that. Is he a lady killer like that?
I mean, here's the thing.
I mean, I know. In the comics, like he's not as lame as he is in the movies in the first animated. Okay, I got that. But he's also not people who's out there swooning over him like they do in the more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, no, he's not out here like that. But I mean,
yeah,
I guarantee you, he didn't get to put his hand on Carol ass for nothing.
You're right. He didn't get to put his hand
on Carol ass for nothing. Okay, but no. I'll put it like this. Just to get us back on task here. As
Storm?
far as
Storm did?
He got
Storm and Cyclops?
Yeah, that was kind of a thing for a little bit.
Somebody needs to slap the shit out that writer. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, hey, it was better than her getting with like 5'0" Wolverine. So
fair. That's fair. That's heightest.
Right. Whoa, yeah, he down there like this. Like I was like, first off, y'all out of pocket. He shouldn't.
I was like, is that your son?
Right. Well, like, man, that's wild that you out here like taking your kid, your kid out to career day. That's wild.
White boy summer every day. That's funny.
Right. But no, as far as like characters go, yeah, I would honestly probably do the. Okay, so this is something I've noticed, and I've actually come into agreement with this. I'm in agreement with Joe Casey on this. I think that 5 is really all you should be trying to do for an X-Men story at any one particular point in time. Maybe have a couple of people kind of jump in and out, but and it's going to mean there's going to be some characters that get left in the cold. I wouldn't do the original 5 though, not in its entirety. I would have Cyclops and Jean for sure. I would definitely have Storm. I would not go to Wolverine right away either. Just because I feel like that's a very it's very overused, very oversaturated character in my personal opinion. But this is how I would probably do it. I would have Cyclops, Jean, Storm. I would do Iceman, and in place of Beast, I would probably do Colossus or something like that. Do some characters that we don't really get to see a whole heap of a lot of on the big screen, at least done well. Colossus in the fucking live action movies was ass. But then I would also, or you know what? Hey, here's a revolutionary idea. Instead of doing Iceman, maybe do Sunspot. An actual Afro Latino Sunspot, mind you. I don't want that motherfucker only being black when he uses his powers. That's just so fucking
Nightcrawler. That's where Osiris is. That's my pick.
Yeah.
Give me the classics, right?
Yeah.
Making me wait for Wolverine. I'm not in that group of people that are tired of seeing Wolverine. I like Wolverine a lot. So if he were on the team, I'd be happy. But I'd be okay with waiting for him to be on the team if I get somebody like Nightcrawler. I need somebody like Nightcrawler to come in because if Sony can do, because honestly, I think Sony did him beautifully. Like that train scene and when he was just going through the whole thing, stabbing people in the neck with his tail and shit. I was like, this shit is so dope. I would like that. I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, if it comes down to it, that's I think those are some ways you can go, some directions you can tackle it. And I think that's all of our questions from the Discord.
I didn't watch who came in, so I don't know who came in order. So Sting of the Ball is coming up. Sting of the 9 Ball is coming up first. All right, here we go. Boom, Sting of the 9 Ball, you are on.
What's good?
What you got with us? What you got for us?
Yo, what's good?
Yeah. How you doing?
Buddy. How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I know y'all doing pretty good.
Yeah, straight.
What you gonna lay on us, player?
Oh, okay. So Pennsylvania is so goddamn good.
Yes, it is.
The first one and Nocturne, I love what they've done with it. I love the story that they've told with this series, especially like with the first one, how even though they took out the main antagonist that we all know we've killed in every single game, they still managed to tell a compelling story 2 seasons after that. And it looks like they're going to be doing the same thing with Nocturne. More important question, though, if the way Castlevania is going right now, the way is, how it's being handled, what other video game franchise would you want to see get made along the same quality like Castlevania? For me personally, I would love for them to do a Contra.
Ooh. Okay.
Man, that's a good one. Yeah.
That's actually, that's man.
Yeah, because I think we've been asked this before, and your idea right there makes me go in a different direction. Because what did we say about Castlevania last week? It's like, I mean, it wasn't super story heavy. It was just a bunch of sprites and go kill vampires and shit. And this is So Contra didn't have like a great story, but if they did something dope with it, I see what you're saying. Contra.
Man, I want to go the other direction of because games like Castlevania, they're called Metroidvanias. So we've got the Castlevania.
Super dodgeball.
Can I have the Metroid? Like, if we got like a Metroid anime.
That would be real good.
Yeah.
Like, and actually go, like, and actually have it where, like it, I don't know. I don't know how interesting it would be, like, off top, because, like, I mean, it's such a, that was me. It's such a narrative, not narrative, but non-narrative driven story where, like, you're just doing. You're finding things out as they happen, but there's not really a whole lot
that's
of
the
like
point,
exposition. Right?
So you just as long as you have a good writer.
Right. Like if you can put the exposition into Castlevania, like if you can actually put a narrative to that, I think you should be able to put a narrative to Metroid.
I can picture a good starter for that too.
Yeah, like it'd almost be like Aliens. I have like Aliens vibe.
Yeah.
Like you have it as that thriller horror before.
Yes.
Whatever it is gets taken over, and then later on we get introduced to Samus.
Yeah.
But we still keep that horror element to it, or that suspenseful element.
Right.
Yep.
You'd have to add in some extra characters, but I mean, I think it can work. Just to so it's not just such a solo thing. But like, it could be done.
I'm a co-sign that vibe and say Dead Space.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dead Space.
I would like that. I would like Dead Space.
Yeah.
I would.
Give me full horror. Go full on horror.
Yes.
Give me all of the like fucking wild ass body horror, like trippy don't know whether it's real or fake type of imagery. Like
That's right.
I would
That's
look that
right.
up.
Did they ever say that they were going to ever do a live action of Dead Space?
I think it was in the cards, but I feel like Dead Space, it's, I don't want to say its cachet is down. You know, there's a terminology I'm going to start using a little more often because of FD signifier.
Credit score.
Its credit score is a little low right now. Its credit score is a little low right now, but I think that might actually be to its benefit. That people won't be checking for it. Thus, kind of like what happened with Castlevania. I don't think anyone was really checking for Castlevania at that time. Like, I mean, yeah, the fans were, but like, you know, like it wasn't just living rent free in anyone's head when they made that show. And then the show comes out, and then it became like cultural phenomenon, like to the point where like we're now getting a Devil May Cry.
Right.
Which, by the way, the fact that
I still can't get over Limp Bizkit.
I'm mad about that. I'm actually like, I don't normally get mad about dumb shit like that. I'm actually kind of slick mad about that because, you know, I normally say, man, I ain't never skipping the intro. I'm skipping the intro every fucking time now. It is guaranteed.
I'm mad as hell.
I'll be like, as soon as I hear that, now you know, click. I'm
gonna be mad as hell if I see Dante wear like a cap with like some
click
baggish shorts and he bouncing back and forward doing the whole. I'm like, bro, stop.
Click.
Here's what I'll say real quick, and then we'll move on. In 2013, John Carpenter shared his interest. This is an article that was put out last month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for the Dead Space? Dead Space?
Well, here, spoiler, not confirmed. But said 2013, John Carpenter shared his interest in turning the popular game Dead Space into a movie. EA, the game's publisher, also mentioned plans to create a film based on the franchise. For nearly 10 years, there's been no news until Carpenter revealed that the movie was in development, but with a different different director. Director was rumored to be James Wan, known for Aquaman and his work on the game's trailer in 2008. Recent rumors now suggest that the planned live-action movie has been reworked into an animated film instead. The rumors come from Daniel Richtman via his paid newsletter. No official sources have confirmed yet. And this is from Fiction Horizon from last month.
You know what? I see some other answers here that are kind of making me almost want to change my mind. Dude, a Mortal Kombat, I would eat up a Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, dude, and Alter Beast.
Yeah.
In like an anime type deal?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they've kind of already been doing that with the Mortal Kombat like animated movies, but yeah, if they did like an actual TV show of the same quality as Castle. Well, okay. Anyway, thank you, Stinger.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, later.
You too, man. Take care, brother.
All right, Elite X1. He's here now. Instead of an indie rec, he's just gonna read off a script now for an indie rec. Go.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, brother. We can hear you, brother. Turn
Okay,
your radio down.
Mute your browser.
It's my neck thing. Hold up. I got
you're good. I just always like being able to say it because of my love for low down dirty shame.
So I'm gonna just get to the point, man. Like,
okay.
So I know Ernie's played the Veil Guard.
Oh yeah.
And I know Robo, you probably haven't played it. I don't know if you have or not.
Nah.
But so Dragon Age: The Veil Guard.
I own it, just haven't gotten to it yet.
The last few weeks, but the game did not make apparently 50% of what they expected.
Oh yeah.
And as a result, what they've done is they've taken the employees that worked on the game and they've moved them to other studios at EA.
Mm-hmm.
But what they didn't tell us yesterday was that they laid off.
Yep.
Might as well say fired. Like a shitload of BioWare veterans.
Yeah. A difference without distinction, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So you got guys that have been at BioWare since like the fucking Old Republic and like Mass Effect 2, Dragon Age Origins, you know, and these people are just gone now.
That's right.
So
because God forbid that the cut comes on the other end.
Yeah.
Right. God forbid we take losses on our paychecks as board members or as as whatever. No, we gotta cut on the other end. God,
so what they've done is all these veterans are gone, which I mean, as a former game journalist, I know people move around the game industry all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you basically got rid of like 50 people that were core members of the team, and you got these other people left over working on what's left to be done with Mass Effect 5 or whatever the hell they're gonna call that game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all good and fine, but we'll see how that turns out or whatever. But I guess what I really just wanted to let people know is that if you want more games like Dragon Age, if you haven't played it, it's a great game.
100%.
It is woke, but it's
Very.
woke only because they made a fantasy world that's actually fucking diverse, which D&D hadn't been for like most of its fucking existence.
Correct.
There's black and brown people and Asian people all over that game, and
that's
there's
so
people
unrealistic.
of different sexual orientations in the game. Also, they don't shove it down your throat like these chuds got people thinking. It's literally one dialogue, and then you don't see it anymore. But the thing is, the game, from a technical standpoint, I'm running that shit on ultra setting. I have never had a crash. I've never had a glitch.
Yeah.
I've never had a stutter. The game runs fine. It's one of the best looking games of 2024, hands down. And
I was just kidding when I said you came in for the game wreck, and that you really did come in with a game wreck. I was just joking around.
Well, I didn't, because I mean it's not an indie game, but
true.
I had something else I was working on. But I get what you're trying to be funny. But
I'm like, wow.
I'm trying to help the studio because they're so far down on the sales, but I don't want people to say, well, you guys wanted more of this type of stuff, but you didn't buy the Dragon Age game. Right? So then they're like, well, we ain't going to do diversity and inclusion in games anymore because you guys don't go out and support it. Well, here's your chance to support it. And it's not going to cost you much. Dragon Age Veilguard on Steam right now until February 10th is $35.99.
Damn.
If you want a physical copy of it on console, it's literally $25 at GameStop and Amazon.
Damn.
So if you're one of those people who are like, I'll wait till the price drop, the price just dropped.
The price dropped, yeah.
You have no excuse.
All right.
I'll piggyback what you just said. I played the Veilguard. I put about 80. I think I hung about 80 hours on it. Loved it. Enjoyed it. I loved it so much that I didn't finish the playthrough, but like I started.
Oh, you haven't beat it yet?
No. What I'm saying is,
got it.
I started a second playthrough after I beat it.
Got it. I see what you're saying.
Oh, you playing that shit on Steam a lot.
Yeah. So but I loved it so much, like, but I had to actually like uninstall it to get it away from me, because I was like, I have other stuff that I need to play that I'm not playing because I'm still playing this. And I was like, and the thing is, I even found ways to like break the fucking game to like make it like easy mode. Like, oh, I was like, shit, I was like, man, I need to like, let me play a completely different type of character so that I don't get too accustomed to that. But like, it's a good game. It's a fun game. It is, it's got a great story to it, great characters. Yes, it is woke. Yes, it has a lot of diversity. Yes, there are some conversations you can have if you choose to have them. But the thing is, all those conversations, if you don't want to have those woke conversations, none of them are a part of the main plot. You can completely avoid them if you want to. I think, honestly, that's a mistake. But there are two specific characters who have, I think, one, I can see where some people might find that is a little heavy-handed in the area of Tosh. Hers is.
But you got that as soon as you saw her though. So
right, like, and I don't even like saying that it's heavy-handed. I would say that it just doesn't hold your hand when it comes to, because basically it deals with whether or not Tosh wants to consider themselves non-binary. And there's another character who, while he doesn't change his sexuality, there is the potential for him to do something that is very transformative regarding his life. And the way that it is handled is, I would say, word for word, bar for bar, the type of conversation a trans person would have with their friends and family when they come out as trans. So yeah, it's realistic. Like I said, but it's not him changing his sexuality. It's him just it's something else that he does that fundamentally changes who he is.
Got it.
But they use it as an allegory for that. But the thing is, it's up to you whether these characters do these things at all, because they consult you before they do them.
Right.
So it is what it is. But no, Elite's 100% on this one. It's honestly, I'll say this. I actually hate that the marketing team failed this game, because
they did fail it. And that was what I was about to say. They truly failed it because they didn't market this game like they did the other games in the series, or a Mass Effect, or hell, even Anthem got more press than this game got.
Yes.
Like I'm sure they did like a little event like in August and all, but it wasn't like when Capcom does an event, they're all over the place with that shit. You can almost not miss it. You know, like even with the game not doing bad on, say, Steam, like where they had like a 89,000 people peak at one time on Steam. You know, that's like at one moment. That's not a bad number for a single player game with no multiplayer.
Which I was actually shocked it didn't have.
Top 10 every day. Yeah. Well, I mean, it would have worked out better for this game probably than some of the others, maybe, because of the style of the game. But like even with that, like you're talking about roughly like a quarter where you touched like almost 2 million players. You know, and of course, of that through that quarter, that's not bad for a single player game. People play single player games like me and you. We'll play it for a while. We might drop it for a bit because the backlog is always present, and then you'll come back to it later. So, you know, with that, the people that complain about the changes in the gameplay, they change the gameplay of BioWare games all the time. That's from game to game. In fact, sometimes they revisit old gameplay mechanics. Guess what game this game plays the most like? Jade Empire.
It really does.
I play that shit on my phone.
It plays like an updated Jade Empire.
It does. It definitely does. And it's I said this a lot. I know a lot of people were mad that it didn't have the same gameplay as DA Origins, but I will tell people this. That shit was never going to happen again. And largely because of DA Inquisition. They tried to go back to it like on a smaller scale, and people didn't get jiggy with that shit. They want like it was. I feel like they just. I don't know. I feel like it was a progression. It was a progression
people
that was always going to happen.
Jiggy with CRPGs anymore like that. Like Baldur's Gate, because it had such a media blitz behind it, helped that. But look at the game that predated that. Divinity Original Sin 2 was one of the best RPGs of the decade before Baldur's Gate 3 came out, in my opinion.
I still recommend it.
I still recommend it, but how many people do you know that you actually have on your friends list that have that game or have actually even heard of that game?
I think some games are like that, though. Some games are niche. Some games are pretty niche when it comes to like,
It is a niche because just like with you with the Fallout games, right?
Right.
But then you were like, I want to play the old Fallout games, and then you were like, I can't get jiggy with these old graphics. So what did I tell you? I was like,
the gameplay all around was doo-doo water, but
yeah. It was. I mean, it's old. It's a 1999 or something like that. But I told you, you play Wasteland 2 and 3 if you wanted to play like a updated Fallout, classic Fallout.
Yeah.
You know, because and those are games that, once again, people say I love Fallout. But when they say that, most of the time they're talking about Fallout
first person.
3 and on or something. Yeah,
New
that's right.
Vegas.
Right.
You're not talking about something like Wasteland because it's a CRPG. And
That's
the first time they see that turn-based gameplay, they're gonna turn their nose up to it.
That's right.
So I understand why BioWare didn't go with that. Like you said, that was never gonna happen again. Dragon Age 2, I was one of those people. Dragon Age 2 came out, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh shit, the alarm went off.
That's motherfucker. I will say that it has been longer than okay. But yeah.
I'm sorry. I have a tendency of doing that. I'm sorry.
That's all good. That's all good.
Get the game is out for $25.
Yeah.
Online. The link is in the game discussion channel on both of your Discords.
Get it.
Julian Floyd said, I thought you were talking to Eric July. Damn. Elite, you gotta find out where Julian Floyd lives.
Dude, I can't believe, dude.
That's disrespect right there.
I was gonna say, that's for one, it's disrespectful because Eric July ain't half as articulate. So.
Not even.
Every time I hear Eric July talk, that man just always sounds like he's confused.
Yeah, like he had a head injury. All right, Elite.
Are we talking about Young Ripper?
Yeah. Young Ripper.
Julian Floyd said that you sound just like him.
I'm about to say,
he said you sound exactly like him. I'm reading the chat right now. He sounds exactly like him, word for word.
Whoever that is, I'm about to ban you.
There you go.
Ooh, look, wait, look, man. All I'm gonna say,
I'm about to be on that part of anything.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, man. Look, it was good to know you. It was good to know you, Julie.
All right,
later, Lee. But who else we got?
Space Cowboy. Hey, you probably could close it up now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me.
All right, we got Space Cowboy, then Yasuke, then Takino. Go ahead, Space Cowboy. You're on with WK97. The Smooth.
Oh, that's slick. That's slick.
What's going on with you, man?
How are you guys? How are you guys doing tonight, by the way?
Fantastic.
Chilling, doing awesome. How are you? Yeah.
Good. I'm doing okay. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys have are having a good week.
Yes.
And I'm just going to keep it two short questions. One, what is a book that you both are reading right now that you think is not getting enough attention? For me, I'll say the current Avengers Assemble book.
Very good. That's Steve Orlando right there.
With Steve's team. Yep. And what is a comic related animated series that you would want to see revived, even if it's only just for one season? Since I just brought it up, I need that one more season of or Somebody Is Heroes.
Oh man, oh god, that's the one. I'm not gonna hold you. That's the one.
What was the second question?
An animated, like a comic book related animated series that you'd want to see revived.
Like how we got with like X-Men 97.
Yeah.
That's, or maybe I guess I don't know if you count Caped Crusader, but I don't know.
You know what I would like? You know what I would like? I would like, just because Love and Thunder fucked it up, I would like the whole God Butcher series done in a dark animated format. Like,
my man, don't get me started, please.
Man, it should have been way darker. It's been way heavier. I should have saw way more dead gods.
I was just sitting here the other day in my head going back over the whole what did the MCU screw up for me overall? Now that I've had time to think about it, and I still think it's Doctor Strange and Thor.
I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this much. For me, if we're talking like an animated series, man, few things break my heart more than how dirty Wolverine and the X-Men got done.
That's fair. Yeah.
I mean, now Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes as well. Okay, honestly, let's keep it a buck. There were a lot of series that came out around that same time frame because, Wolverine, the X-Men, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I even thought the Fantastic Four. I think it was Fantastic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Fantastic Four.
I liked it. It wasn't. I don't think it was too bad.
No, it was Fantastic Four. Like I think it had a subtitle like World's Greatest Heroes or something along those lines. But I feel like they got hoed. They all got hoed.
Pretty much right around the time Disney was creeping in, and the MCU was kind of starting. Because Spectacular Spider-Man, Iron Man, Armored Adventures.
No, a lot of that shit got sat by a lot of that stuff fell by the wayside. But I will definitely say, if it came down to it, those would be some of the ones I would look at. As far as like a comic that I'm currently reading that I wish more people were reading, man, I say this all the time. Ninja Turtles. I'm mad.
Really? Nobody's hopping on Aaron's run right now?
I don't feel like anybody's really talking about it. I never see people. Like I think like if you bring it up like on socials, like somebody will talk about it. But I feel like as a whole, when I talk to people about it in just out and about, like everybody's like, oh yeah, I didn't know they were doing that. But like, dude, how get on that book? I was like, it's good. Jason's funny.
Cooking. I know it just started, but I would assume. I would assume just because it's Turtles alone, it'd have at least something. Okay.
I think it does well. You know what it is? I think it's a.
It doesn't do worse than other Tortoise shit. It should be better.
Yeah, like I wish, like, okay, the way people talk about some of the greatest comics of our time, like when people say, oh man, oh my god, the Grant Morrison Superman, like, oh man, that's my Superman right there. Or people talk about, oh man, the Batman, the Scott Snyder Batman, that's my Batman. Like, I want people to talk about that Turtles. I want people to talk about Turtles the same way, be like, oh man, that's my Turtles. That's my Turtles right there. That's what I want people to say. But I feel like people aren't, like, I feel like they're not quite there yet for one reason or another. But that is our timer. Or actually, y'all couldn't hear it. I could hear it.
There you go.
I did actually.
Okay, never mind. Oh, because you know what? It filters through the.
I heard it a little bit. I heard it try to filter it out, but I don't.
Yeah, it's a weird. I think you may have heard it more through my headphones.
Maybe.
But point is, no, those are fantastic questions. And man, dude, Space Cowboy, I hope you are enjoying the rest of your weekend, making that content.
Keep it sleazy.
Always working on stuff. Y'all have a good night. All right.
Hey, you too, man. Take care, okay?
Yasuke 26, you are up.
What's up?
Y'all gotta stop doing that shit. I didn't. It scared the shit out of me again, man. Fucking hell.
Hey, it's all good, baby.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Man, we good.
Chilling. How you doing?
I'm doing great, bro. I'm like about to leave my job in like the next 2 months. Start my next 2 days. Start my new job on Monday. So I'm fucking ready for that shit.
That's what's up.
Congrats, man. Here, look at gotta give you the bomb for that. Gotta give you the bomb.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I was working at Ace Hardware for the past 2 years, like hustling, because I was trying to find a design job for a while. So, but I finally found one. So, it's hard work has paid off, bro. So that's awesome.
I love to see it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good. I hate that place, so it's gonna be great.
Well, what you got for us today?
Yo, so I actually wanted to ask this last week, but then y'all weren't doing calls because of me, because you're like, Yasuke is gonna talk too fucking long. Like,
hey, you good? You good, brother?
I'm just messing with you. I know I'm on a timer. But yo, so my question is Daredevil related, actually. Dead or Born Again related.
Okay.
Because obviously, we got that nice little trailer that we got, and I know y'all talked about it a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to ask. So like when I was doing it on my podcast, when I did a reaction for it, the Indie Corner Presents on YouTube, y'all check it out. Shameless plug. Me and my boy Seamus were talking about how like we're excited like everybody on the they're going back to pretty much the Netflix side of things, making everything that was on Netflix canon. They're bringing all the characters back, like Bullseye. I'm so glad to see Bullseye again because I was hurt when they took away the chance of him like actually being Bullseye away from me after season 3. I was very upset.
Yeah.
But one of the things my Seamus brought up, I was like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Did y'all watch Iron Fist season 2 at all?
No.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Oh, I did. He
Okay. Rob was like, nah, I did not. Fuck that shit. So he made a good point because Seamus made a good point where it was like, because Typhoid Mary was supposed to be the villain for Daredevil season 4 if it got greenlit for season 4. She was going to carry on from Iron Fist season 2. And obviously she was played by Alice Eve in that. So I was curious to know if y'all thought, is there a possibility that maybe we'd see a little bit of Typhoid Mary because obviously they're doing the Mary Fist stuff. She's somewhat of a relatively big, she relatively has a good role in the whole Mary Fist, Devil's Reign stuff. And I thought Alice Eve was a great actor. I thought she did a good job.
Yeah, she was great
in the role of Mary Walker. So I don't want to see her go to waste. So what are y'all thoughts? What do y'all think? You think Typhoid Mary in this bitch or not?
I mean, I like Typhoid Mary. I liked Alice Eve as Typhoid Mary. I'd love to see her come back and play the character again, personally. I thought that, I thought Iron Fist season 2 was a step in the right direction.
It definitely was, for sure.
It still wasn't great. Like it wasn't like, oh my God, it fixed everything. It didn't do that, but it definitely it leaned more on the other characters to kind of give them something more to do. So that way you don't really focus so much on the fact that Iron Fist is kind of milquetoast. But Alice Eve was definitely great in that regard. She actually had down the whole oh my God, the dissociative identity disorder. Yeah, she had it down. She had it down. She played it very well. I would say there were moments where I was like, man, I wonder if she's really that crazy. But no, she did a fantastic job. I thought she did good. I think I'm gonna say something. I have no inside track, but I feel like there's I feel there's a lot of characters we're probably going to see on this show that have not been announced. I would be shocked if we don't see some kind of a nod towards her in some way, or and I feel like the show just we haven't seen anything concrete yet, but I feel like this show is probably going to do well enough that it's safe to say it's going to get another season. And if it does, I'm willing to gamble we'll probably see some of those plans for Typhoid Mary if it's to come up at all.
I'm pretty sure, aren't they I know they originally planned 18 episodes, but aren't they split it in half though? So they're gonna release 8, 9 now and then 9 later.
They pared it down. Honestly, I know a lot of people were really excited to get an 18 episode season. I'm actually kind of glad that they did not do that because
I'm also glad as well.
Television has changed. Television has changed dramatically. I think as it stands right now, it's gonna be 9 episodes. With another 9 later. I think that use those first 9 episodes to tell the story that we're getting, and then maybe I think the best way to do it, have Typhoid Mary if you're gonna have kind of maybe some hints and nods towards her, then you could bring her in on that back half and then go from there. I think that's the best way personally. I think it's the best way to do it.
Because the one thing that really upset me when they canceled. I know the time went off, but I gotta make this last point.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, Robo.
No, I was just agreeing. I was just co-signing us.
Okay. But I was really sad when, like, because the way they did Mary Walker in Iron Season 2, where, like, they had the Mary personality and the Walker personality, but then they teased that, like, while she was like, again, Robo, I know you spoilers for, but you don't care about Iron Fist Season 2, so it's fine.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck about that
shit. But like when she was in Sokovia, there was another personality that was a lot more like violent and more like ruthless than Walker was, and maybe possibly have powers. So like I was a little sad we didn't get to see that, but I feel like if we do get hints of Typhoid Mary, they could just go right into that because it's canon anyway. So they just debut the debut of like that personality of the Typhoid Mary personality. You know what I mean?
And I would, and then I would like for them to, and honestly, I think the reason why you might even not hear them say very much is because she does fall under the, even though they don't address this in the Iron Fist TV show, she also kind of falls under the purview of mutant. So I wonder if, like, in this take, will they go that direction? Will they be like, oh, hey, by the way, mutant as well? I don't know if they'll do that, but whichever way they go,
Seattle Kale said Alice Eve can get it too. Oh no, Gidry. Gidry said Alice Eve.
And Seattle Kale. Oh no, Seattle Kale says she'd be a good Emma Frost. I think she'd be a good Emma Frost too. I could.
She would be a good Emma Frost as well.
Like honestly, if they decide to recast Typhoid Mary, give Alice Eve Emma Frost.
Yeah, give her a bigger role.
Yeah,
get
that upgrade. Get that Chris Evans. You start out as Johnny. You start out as Johnny, but you cap now, baby. You ain't cap no more. You were. But nah, thank you, man. We appreciate you, brother, and congrats on the new gig,
guys.
man.
It's been a thing. Listen, I'm looking forward to, man. More opportunities for my artwork and stuff. So it's gonna be. Nah, man. So it's gonna be great. I was gonna close this out with a joke.
Go ahead.
I'm hungry, so
all right, bet. All right.
Oh, okay. I'll leave. Give me the boot.
All right, bye.
Give me the boot.
Tequino94, you are on. What's going on? How are you doing?
What's good?
What's going on?
Hey.
Chilling.
What you got for us today?
Well, I've been going through my whole catalog of like Bat Family comics because I'm a big Bat Family fan.
Okay.
And I've been annoyed because
I thought you said big back comics. Because I got a big back family. I was like, oh, is this a joke going through? Got it. Bat. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, but I've noticed that, like, I feel that there's some Bat Family members that kind of been overlooked lately. Because obviously you got Nightwing. You got Nightwing doing his thing. You got the Batgirls. You got Bruce. So mine is like they ain't doing really anything with Jason Todd, which annoys me because I like Jason Todd as a character.
Okay.
So my question is like, what would you do with Jason Todd to like make something interesting? Because my whole thing is like, if anything, I say do a new version of the Outlaws team, but instead of like having his previous lineup, do something like kind of like Marvel with the Thunderbolts, or like they're heroes, but like they do their own thing. They don't go by the book.
Mm-hmm.
So and I figure like, pair him up with Roy again. Put some like, because Roy ain't doing anything either, so just put the boys act together.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be interesting, like, put some other wild card picks in the thing too. Like maybe sometimes Cassandra goes in there, and then maybe as a wilder pick, pair him with Harley Quinn. See how they react.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Step one, what I would do with Jason Todd to make it more viable is cancel that title and start a new one for Duke Thomas and then go from there. That's what I would do. Because we need more Duke Thomas. We need more. I want him to come up. I need his come up.
I'll say this much. What they did. Okay, so for one, the Jason Todd needs to be in better hands. Is what needs to happen there. Jason Todd got done dirty as fuck in the Batman books recently. And had a book I thought was good, but I guess it just didn't carry on any further. Was Task Force Z, which I really enjoyed, and it was kind of along those same lines what you're talking about. But I do also agree, like, yeah, when it comes to like Bat family members, I would like to see. I tell you what I would like to see, and the DC Power one shot has shown me this. It's something I wanted before, but now it's something I actually really want. I want a dynamic duo comic, and I would even go as far as say, you could make it. You could kill two birds with one stone for me. Give me Jace Fox as Batman, Duke Thomas as the Signal, and I'm good. Like, I'm good. Like, that would be, like, I don't need nothing else. I don't need nothing else after that. DC, if y'all give me that, I'm not going to ask for shit else. I know.
That'd be... that'd be an interesting pairing, for sure. Like, put them in their own little block in Gotham City, or any other city or whatever. But, like, I know, like, a lot of people are going to disagree with me about pairing Jason with Harley, but I feel like that would be interesting because,
I'd be
obviously
fine with that.
Because Jason has that forever beef with Joker, so it'd be interesting if they teamed up and they actually had a rapport, like, and Jason realized, like, oh, okay, you're just another victim. All right, we're cool. And I'm gonna even have a hot take, and I know it's gonna piss a lot of Harley Quinn show fans. I don't really like her being with Poison Ivy, because for me, it's like it kind of kills Poison Ivy's whole thing as being one of Batman's villains.
Mm. Well, she can still be there, but it's one of those things where the rules of engagement have changed. The rules of engagement have changed, where she's less a villain, more of a morally ambiguous character.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, I mean, that's the same thing that happened with Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn was in part of the Goon Gallery. I like them together.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it, but at the same time, it's like because I remember, Poison Ivy was the whole crazy, like, no, I'm all about the plant life, humanity, y'all can screw yourselves. Like, that's how I remember Poison Ivy. I mean, I get it that, like, the whole thing is that Harley softened her up, which I'm like, okay, but so if you want to put her there with Harley and Jason, I'd be fine with that too. I mean, I just think that the team up with Harley and Jason would be funny and interesting, and especially if Harley actually tries to call him like Jay or Mr. J, and Jason looks at him like, don't do that.
Right. Leadix one actually makes a good point right here. Harley is a lot less redeemable than Ivy is.
Yeah.
Like, Harley has done some nasty shit, and I know they tried to, like, touch on that a little bit, where they're like, oh, you're not just gonna be able to do that. Okay, now she's put her time in. But Poison Ivy did that for, like, because she loved the earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like old girl was just killing people to kill people because she liked Joker.
Ivy is kind of like how I put, like, Magneto in. Like, they're villains, and they do some cold-blooded shit. But at the same time, you're like, oh, well, when you put it that way, I would agree with you. But they're kind of doing it the wrong way.
And I even feel like now when you talk about, like, the animated series, I'll definitely say they've totally done that. I do feel like the comic, though, has maintained Ivy's status quo more or less, but still like but if you're talking about but looking at the Harley Quinn animated series, 100%. That is totally what it is. That is totally what it is. They have taken all the punch out of Poison Ivy on that.
I mean, the girl literally made her own plant family using a captured dude, and I'm like, that's cold.
Yeah. But did the dude deserve it, though? You know what I mean? We don't know what that guy's done.
What did he do?
Yeah.
What
was he wearing?
Questions. Wait. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what?
I mean,
I think maybe he made an advance. I think he made an advance.
That is a good point, but honestly, anything that'll get Batman looking freaked out is like, you messed up. Like, if you get Bruce to look flustered, it's like, you crossed the line.
Yeah.
Oh no, that dude gets flustered for anything. Just seeing a gun pisses him off. Sometimes Batman's a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I want to ask, what is he wearing? Like, what was he wearing? What was Martha wearing when they were walking down Crime Alley?
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. I will say this, and I will leave y'all with this. This is why I want to see. This is why I want to see Jace Fox
Talk for a toddler.
and Duke Thomas. I want to see the motherfuckers sitting on the rooftop playing spades, eating pizza, and having some drinks, and then be like, "Oh shit, here. Don't fuck with my books while I see the bat signal up. Don't mess with my books." Cause you know I got like there's 5 books right here in this hand, player. I got 4 cards in my hand right now, but I got 5 books right now.
Yeah.
Like that's the type of shit I want to see. That's the type of shit I want to see.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers playing spades.
Yeah, that'll be a good thing to see. Hell, it could be funny. Like you probably have like Batwoman or the Batgirl show. Like, hey guys, what's going on? And be like, we were kind of having our own time, but sure, we can hang out.
Man, y'all interrupted a mean game of spades. I was about to send this boy to school. But man, we appreciate you, Pip, man. We appreciate you. Thank you for calling in.
All right, man.
All right. I think that's it. Is that it?
That's it.
I think that's it. I think we did it.
Yeah. Snap the bat signal.
Hey, look, ooh, shit, man, we got to get him out of here.
Yeah.
Well, look.
No, wait. You cut that earlier. Oh shit!
Oh,
I gotta
man.
go. Yeah, Joker, do the thing again.
Oh man, I heard he was poisoning the water supply. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. That happened all of a sudden. That's wild. But no, I 100%. Yeah. You know what? More Bat family members that aren't just Robin. More Robin. Like I love Nightwing. I love Robin. I love all these other characters. But can we please get some love for a lot of these other folks out here? I'm just saying. Just saying. You know what? Robo, do you want to take us out of here?
Yeah, sure. Ladies, gentlemen, and NIMBYs, that is the end of the show. Thank you. And thank you. Don't forget to catch us every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. If you want to donate and support the show, any and every way is lovely, but don't forget, check out that Streamlabs so we can get most of it. I am Leftface. I'm Robo, and I host Leftface on my channel, Leftface on YouTube and Leftface TV and all that stuff. And you got the commands and all that stuff that's just popped up on the screen just now. Mm-hmm. I will be live tomorrow at around 8 to 8:30. I try to be around there. I'm not. My name is not Ernie the Blur Without Fear. So I'll be on when I'm on. But it's around 8:30. Check me out tomorrow. I do stream Mondays and Fridays. And that's it. I really appreciate the support.
Man, just saying. Real quick, I do want to say, because we do have a couple of things that I apparently had missed. I don't want to miss them, so we're not going to miss them. Nerd Large with the 15 months in a row in the Blur Club Silver says Wokies are PO'd at Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and Chuds at... Oh, and Chuds are... Okay, I get it now. It's the symbolism. Okay, got you. No, so Wokies are PO'd at Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Chuds are PO'd at Brave New World. Balance. Love to see it. I love to see
Balance in the Force.
We also got GoCon Shirts Babies Filed with 5 says they're putting Avengers Academy in. You know how they got their powers. It's rabbit season on Norman Head Top. Yeah, Norman's about to be on some bullshit. And we also got a raid earlier from Game Up Level Up.
Oh shit!
Appreciate
that.
Appreciate it. And we also,
and then Bill also said, when will we have the first ever podcast over on the other side? Podcast raid. I don't know if you plan on doing any raids. Yeah.
I'm always weird about raids because
let's get above 10 people on that side at any one point.
That would be that would be
Let's start
great.
there.
That would be great. And we also got Will Squires, who became a Blur Club Silver member, so we appreciate you on that. Thank you. So with that said, thank you everybody for your support, your love, everybody on all sides of things, YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna get out of here. You guys do me a huge favor, do me a solid. Go watch the new video that I have up, because to my understanding, Let's see here. Where's it at? Yeah, it went up just shortly before we did, and it's doing okay right now, but it can always be better. So make sure hit that like button before you leave out of here. Go over.
A lot of work went into that.
Yes, because Robo did most of it. Like the majority.
You wrote your ass off.
I did. You know what? I did do that. I actually did do those things that you said I did. But I will also say that yeah, if you can go show some love to this video right here. Like I said, it's just been up for 3 hours, but trust me, so much more hours went into it. Robo had plenty of sleepless nights helping put this video
second
together.
guessing like this whole. I'll tell you, this video right here being like, maybe I couldn't do this as a career. Man, this is fucking forever.
Well, no, there's a reason why videos this long, only like channels that do stuff like this, only do it like once a month,
twice a
or
month,
like
maybe.
twice a month.
Yeah,
if that. That's the reason.
I mean,
that's the reason why.
part of it is, me and my piss poor planning. Whenever I would do it first thing when I wake up and I'm fresh on Adderall, I usually have a better time than feeling guilty. I haven't done it. Let me get some of it in. And now I'm like tired. The Adderall's gone. I'm like,
it's like, oh man. But no, go check out the video. Go show us some love. I'm going to be dropping another video tomorrow, because I know I actually wanted to do another video early in the day, but a bunch of other stuff happened and I had to go back and re-render it, and there was a bunch of other BS and it got messed up and I had to go back and fix it, and then I got all this other shit to do. So tomorrow will be X-Men number 10 and Silverhawks number 1. Those will be coming out tomorrow, and then we'll go.
I am going to co-sign Bill here on the Twitch side. I'm going to need a viable black X-woman video as well.
You know what?
Yeah, that's what this means.
I tell you what, here's what I need.
Need love on this video.
I need look. I am down to do it. I am so down. Help me get this. Help me, y'all. Help me by sharing that video. Here, I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna go back to the video. If y'all can help me get this video right here, this is not viable. This is if y'all can help me do that, help me out. Go when you watch the video, go click the like button, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Not all 2.7 thousand people clicked that like button. I know they didn't. So if they did, that video would have triple. It would have triple. It had double, triple the views. So yeah, if we let's here. I want to see something. I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna pause it real quick because okay. So we got look at 650 likes. Can we get? Oh, let me do that. Get that out of the way. Can we get 1,000 likes on this video? If we get 1,000 likes on this video, it's gonna do that much better, and then get 1,000 more likes. So I want everybody that goes watch the video, go click that like button.
Share
it helps out.
Share it.
Share it everywhere. Go. I don't care. Put it on fucking Reddit. Put it on Twitter if you still use that shit. Put it on Reddit. Put it on Threads. Put it on Facebook, Blue Sky, wherever the fuck. I don't care. Put it. Spread this shit. If you spread this shit, I tell you what, because if it does really well, I see some people. Look, I saw it go up a little bit. The more we do that, the more likely we're going to be to do a part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I do want to call this comment real quick. This black X-Men thinks Marvel has no viable white editor.
Wait,
that's really good. There's a comment on the video. This black X-Men thinks Marvel has no viable white editor.
I like that. You know
that's what's up. That's what's up.
I slick want to pin that. Do
it.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna pin that. That's a pinned. That's a pinned. That's a pinned and hearted comment right there off top. Anyway,
I got you.
I love our audience. I fucking love our audience. Anyway, I am gonna get out of here because I have more of these to make. Y'all can't really see it because of the lighting, but I've been making thumbnail pages for my comics. So I'm gonna go do that. That's what I'm gonna go do with my free time. And y'all should go do something awesome with your free time as well. Thank you all so much for hanging around and kicking it with us. Thanks to all of our chatters, lurkers, super chatters, all our callers, all our questioners, and even some of the haters, the people that come in and talk dumb shit right off rip, and we got to ban them. Thank you to all of you, because you make the world go round. Even you haters. With that said, for you all here in the chat, for Robo of Left Face TV, I am the Blerd without fear. And Donald Trump, you can go to hell.